Tonight, we're going to witness the greatest pack battle competition of 2026. Pokémon fans, are you ready? For all in attendance in live chat and watching from around the world, from the great lake state of Michigan in the United States of America, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to spark the storm! Round one, go!
Ooh, that's cool.
Welcome Lightning Legends, Boss Breakers, and Credi Crew.
This is where you guys should just give up.
We are raiding our good friend CrediFilms.
Red alert, everybody! Red alert! We got a deep pocket monster raid. 5 away to 19,000. Let's go! Pikachu, give us some good luck right now. That's right, we did it, everybody! Pikachu did it! Awesome! Yes! Yes! 2026 Champion Lightning League Trophy. A round of applause for our Season 1 Lightning Legend. You're also going home with the grand prize. Wow! What up, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, to episode 19 of the Lightning League. Happy Thunder Thursday, where every Thursday we open up a booster box of Pokemon cards and select 8 contestants from the audience to pack battle away. Who do we got in the house tonight? We got my mods, Mr. Business, Lord Hulnix, Angel, of course can't forget Midheaven Moon. Let's see, who else we got? We got Steve 313's here, Shaw's, Giant Ewok. He says he was gonna do something that he's sorry for, but knowing him, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna, like, it's nothing bad, right? Like, we trust him, right, everybody? Let me refresh the live chat on the screen for everybody who is watching on the TV. All right, got Under Wraps here as well. Speak of the devil, my man. Dude, thank you so much. Wow, we are starting off this live stream real strong, man. Thank you so much for gifting 50 memberships, Credi Crew memberships. The Giant Ewok, aka Eric Morton. Dude, thank you so much for making 50 people very happy right now and supporting the live stream. Everything we get, oh my gosh. You can't even see me anymore. Okay, dude, thank you so much for blowing up my screen. All right, I forgot like where I was going. Like I'm totally like derailed now. Oh my gosh, whoever, if you got gifted a membership by Eric Morton, aka the Giant Ewok, make sure you say thank you and be sure to go to our membership posts on our YouTube channel and sign up for the giveaways. Speaking of which, I need to post the giveaway link. It's a good thing I didn't post it yet, otherwise it would have been bumped up. All right, I'm gonna end the poll real quick, that way I can pin the new message. Ending poll right now. It's out of 40 votes. And I'm pinning the giveaway form. Let's do that again. Pin message. All right. Again, thank you so much, Giant Ewok. I really appreciate that. Yep, as the Ewoks would say. All right, everybody, click that link that is at the top of the live chat or at the bottom of the live chat. Sometimes it changes depending on the device you use. And enter in YouTube @handle. Make sure it's your @handle, not your username, and also your email address. That way I can contact you for shipping details in case you win. Under Wraps with the $2 super chat. Ewok, absolute goat. Love the Credi fan. Thank you so much for that, Under Wraps. Really appreciate that. All right. Thank you so much, my man. Okay, well, guys, we have a special show lined up for you today. As you probably can tell by the thumbnail, we do have Professor Metri in the house. So I am off the hook when it comes to doing the boss battle for tonight. So let's go over the stream agenda for anybody that is new. Welcome, my name is Andre. This is the Lightning League. So we're gonna be doing 4 electrifying rounds of pack battles tonight. Let's see here. I'm gonna turn off the alerts because 50 gifted memberships is a lot, and it's gonna keep going ding, 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 ding. for a long time. But yeah, huge shout out, Eric Morton. Thank you so much for doing that and blowing up the live stream at the very beginning. All right, so we're gonna do 4 rounds. We're gonna have subscribers go at it. So in round 1, we're gonna be selecting 2 contestants to pack battle. During the halftime show, we're gonna do a Q&A chit chat, with Professor Metri. We have some member questions that were submitted, and I have them prepared for on screen. Then after the halftime show, we'll be getting back into the pack battles, doing round 3 and round 4. And if you'd like to join in as a member of the CrediFilms family, costs $2.99, less than a booster pack, and everything we get just helps get us more booster boxes to keep the show running every single week. Once we're finished with round 4, we'll do the boss battle. So one of you, whoever wins round 1, 2, and 3, and 4, will be going on a boss battle wheel. So one of our winners from the previous rounds will get an extra shot at pack battling today, except it'll be against Professor Metri, not me, Professor Metri. And then we'll do an end of stream giveaway to reward anybody who sticks around until the very end. It'll be a brand new giveaway form, so maybe a less pool of people to deal on the wheel. Each person is getting 3 packs to pack battle with. Rarity chart is right over there to the far right. The higher the rarity of the card you pull, the more points you get. And those points are important because they go towards our leaderboard. This is the season 2 leaderboard. We just started in May 14th, so we're gonna be, fresh amount of names on the leaderboard. So yeah, and it'll end on August 27th, where we'll crown our Lightning Legends, and each Lightning Legend will be getting special prizes at the end of the season. If you've been here long enough, you probably saw some of our prizes, one of which is an awesome playmat. We have, keychains and custom cards, and also for the end of the year, because we also track everybody's points year round. So this is the annual leaderboard. So people who have been sticking with us since the beginning, or maybe just got really lucky during season 2 or 3, skyrocketed on the annual leaderboard as well. So we're tracking everybody's points, everything that you're pulling throughout the entire year, because that will be important for winning the custom trophies here. We have our very own Lightning League trophies for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place at the end of the year, along with trophy cards. All right, how was your week, Andre? Afonso, thank you for asking. It was great. Work wasn't too crazy. It slowed down a little bit, but I've been doing like some landscaping at the same time. So yeah, everything's been going pretty good. Oh, thank you for that, Midheaven. I always need to be reminded that the live chat sometimes doesn't update on screen for whatever reason. All right. Yes, welcome to all the new members. All righty. Let me see, is this all the housekeeping? Let me make sure everybody is getting their names on. Looks like the form is being filled out, so I'm getting your names in right now, everybody. Okay. Also, I wanted to shout out, Eric Morton again for he also just in addition to the memberships. Earlier, he went onto our store and decided to buy all the different t-shirts on our store, because every t-shirt comes with a custom card, exclusive card. So I got your order in, Eric. I will be I already submitted it in, so the shirts will be created. I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated on the status of them and ship it out as soon as I can. 026 Gonzo is in the house. Welcome, Gonzo. All right, it's been a while. We still have to upload our videos, my man. Mine's still, I still need to do editing on my part. But rest assured, it's in the pipeline. Cannot stay long, not feeling too hot, just stopping by to say hello. Oh, no worries, man. And I hope you feel better. Hopefully you didn't get sick from card party. Is Gonzo going to do Gonzo things? Depends on how healthy he feels, I suppose. Midheaven, Andre's evil twin, he does a lot of typos. Gonzo is my Raichu, bro. All right, everybody. Well, I think we waited long enough. I'm getting all your names in, but we need to get Professor Metri on screen now. We need to get him on screen. Guys, if you wouldn't mind, put your little emoji hands together. Let's, put all the little clapping emojis in the live chat and give Professor Metri a nice warm welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Professor Metri!
Today, we are going over some of the rarest cards that you have never seen. Cards you wouldn't even have thought existed. Then I graded them all, and today we're going to be taking a look at them. But we're going to go ahead with a Gem Mint 10. Let's go. I purchased this collection around 3 months ago from a random seller on eBay. And today we're going to find out if that was a mistake. I don't want to end up like this guy. So these are... It's resealed.
There he is. Welcome, Professor Metri, to the live stream.
Hello. Oh, I'm audible, right? Hello.
You are. We can totally hear you. You sound great.
How exciting. Chat is popping. Look at all the waves. Hello.
Yeah, man. We've been talking about having you on the live stream for the longest time, right? Like last year,
Yeah.
we talked about it. Oh, did I lose you? I got you.
No, you're good. Yeah, so last year we did talk about it. Last year was a very, very busy year. I got married, I moved states, got a new job. So a lot of adjustments in life where it was hard to kind of schedule anything, but here we are in 2026, almost halfway through 2026.
Hey, man, it better, late than never, right? I'm so glad we were able to get you on.
Yeah, of course. I'm happy to be here.
For those that might not know you, why don't you introduce yourself and let the audience know what kind of content you do?
Sure. We want the short, the medium, or the long. We'll do the short, the medium, or the long.
We could do the medium, and then we could and throughout the live stream we can probably expand upon some of these things.
Perfect. Medium. I am Professor Metri. I have been doing content for almost 5 years now. I lose track. 4 or 5 years. And started out as just kind of opening packs with my friends and evolved into doing a lot of educational content. My whole, I guess, shtick is showing people cards that they have never seen before. And it's been a super, super fun series to do. Primarily short form. Started as a long form, moved to short form. And yeah, I basically read, what is it? Eat, Sleep, and Dream, Bulbapedia, Cerebi, eForm, Pokemon, and all these other, I guess, Pokemon Wikipedia-esque websites. I just love all the Pokemon knowledge that's out there, and just to share it.
You are a true professor, man.
It's not actually how I got the name Professor. My brother just kind of said, "Why don't you name yourself Professor Metri?" And I said, "Sure." And then 4 years later, it was like prophecy, basically, that I was going to start doing educational content.
Isn't that weird how things just work out like that when it comes to, like, you create a name for yourself and then you just you're almost like molded into that name in a way.
Yeah, I think even like 4 years ago, I don't know if I was as into like the reading and educational stuff of Pokemon or the history of Pokemon as much. And honestly, if I had to pinpoint like where it started, which would be very difficult, but there's a very vivid memory where it kind of just shows how newbie I was back in the day. I had my childhood collection, and I was kind of like going through the prices of all the cards, just, as one does with when they finally rediscover their childhood collection again, or discover like how to go through it kind of thing, and noticed that I had a Nidoqueen first edition from Jungle, Hollow. And I was so confused because I was like, I thought all first editions were shadowless, but that's only for base set. And so like, as I like got into like Googling, I was like, oh, it's just base set. Yeah. And I guess that was like the first inkling of like, I guess I like know nothing about cards, which is really interesting because in 4 years I've learned a lot. And it's funny to think of just how newbie I used to be in Pokemon. I've never stopped collecting cards since I was 5 or 6 years old.
Wow,
I have a
not
video
a single
of me.
break. Not a single break.
Not, I guess, an intentional break. When I was younger, as probably with everyone else, our parents would buy us booster packs.
Yeah.
And up until literally probably high school and college, I was still getting booster packs like from my friends. My parents would buy like Christmas or like birthday or something like that. I would still get booster packs. So it was very rare that I would get new things. I don't think I would ever buy it for myself because I would say frugal, where I didn't like waste my money on things that weren't like necessities. Until I got my first actual job out of college, and then it went crazy. But I've matured a little bit
now.
yeah, I've matured a little bit since then, but I do have cars from basically all eras. Primarily when I was really going at it, like, and I was super into it as like a kid, was the EX era, and I have a whole bunch of cards from that time period.
Yeah.
During Platinum, Black and White, I kind of fell out of it a little bit. And then Sun and Moon was around 2019. Like at the end of Sun and Moon 2019 is when I got my first job, and Sword and Shield, I went crazy.
Yeah, I'll admit, like, when I kind of stopped around Neo Destiny, because then Yu-Gi-Oh came out, and I got sucked into Yu-Gi-Oh for like high school time, and I got back into the TCG probably in like 2016 when Evolutions came out, you know, reprint of the base set, and so that definitely suckered me back in.
That was a great time. Honestly, I don't think I actually went as hard in 2016. I was very big on the Pokemon Go stuff.
Oh, me too. That's what got me a
but for the actual
smartphone. I didn't have a smartphone before that.
Oh wow.
For if anybody is you know, they want to subscribe to you, they can find you on YouTube, Instagram. What are other socials where they can find you?
I would say TikTok and Facebook, but you just do the one that you're on the most, or the one that you prefer the most. You know, if you follow me on all of them, you're going to see the same content on all of them. But I would say I would say Instagram is the best, because I find it's the easiest to interact with people. Like it has, I don't know, just the way it works. It's easy to like chat with people, get to know people, interact with people, versus YouTube kind of just has the comment section, and the community posts are okay. But I think Instagram does a much better job at bringing you closer to people you follow, and things like that.
Okay, guys, feel free. Definitely check out Professor Metri's YouTube channel. He has an awesome short series that he's uploading constantly too. You'll really enjoy his YouTube shorts. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to Metri. Mods have already posted it in the live chat, so feel free to check him out. And yeah, follow him also on Instagram. All right, so Metri, today we are going to be opening up some Nihil Zero, and those gifted memberships are still ongoing. By the way, I have to thank you for becoming a member as well from the Credi crew.
I timed that just as you said Professor Metri is here.
Don't think I didn't notice. I noticed it. I was like, oh shit. That's all. Thank you so much.
I've actually think I've been a member for a long time just through gifted memberships.
I noticed you're a little Great Ball. You had a Great Ball loyalty badge next to your name.
I don't know where to find that. Hold on, I don't know how many months that means or what that means.
I think it's at least 2 months. At least 2 months, right?
So I think it has been a few months just through gifted.
Yeah.
And this is the first time I realized that I didn't have it as soon as we were starting. So I was like, I'll do it as soon.
I appreciate it, dude. So, is there any particular cards from Nihil Zero? So we're gonna be opening up a Korean booster box, just to be more financially feasible on the Lightning League, to keep the show going every single week. And are there any standout art cards that you are interested in trying to pull?
Not, you know, I'll be honest. For a long time, I have not been super into the TCG, and I don't remember if I was talking to you about this offline, but as someone who makes content, I've been finding that interacting with making content, interacting with other creators, interacting with like the fans, the commenters, the people that engage with the content I make, and doing the research for the videos I make also, kind of gets my Pokemon itch scratched. And
that makes sense.
I think it's a little difficult right now for, I mean, everyone knows it's difficult to like really get cards and open packs, and even a lot of IRs and ARs and everything are just pretty expensive. I think like even over $10 for a lot of these ARs is expensive, when in Sword and Shield, the TG, the trainer galleries, the glaring galleries were always like $1 to $5.
Yeah. Like the Jolteon, the Vaporeon, and Flareon, they're like $2 to $3, right?
Yeah. Which now they're not, but they were from Brilliant Stars.
For sure.
But I feel like having that outlet has been the best thing for me, because I think a lot of people are struggling to like enjoy the hobby when they can't get the cards, but having a different outlet in Pokemon that still gets you your fix of like being in the hobby
Yeah.
makes it a lot more enjoyable without, ripping through your bank account, literally.
No, I think you're 100% right.
I haven't been buying packs. I haven't really been. I barely buy singles. I buy Deoxys is my #1 Pokemon, and EX full arts, along with one particular full art, which I'll show you guys later. That I buy here and there, but nothing too aggressive. And yeah, just being with other people has still made everything so much more fun.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about this live stream as well, man. It's like the Lightning League in a way. It does scratch that itch, because I am opening packs on other people's behalf, but we're also having a fun time doing it. And I can't maybe get Pokemon cards as easily as in the past, but hang out and just interacting with the live chat and with special guests like you definitely scratches that Pokemon itch, keeps us in the hobby until maybe when times it will slow down eventually, and we can all just walk into a Target or a Walmart and buy a pack or two.
Yeah, I think the good thing about, I'm assuming for you, like the good thing about the Lightning League is like you're opening packs, but I feel like the value, since you're opening Korean packs, like the value no longer matters, and it's just kind of like what you pull, what you get, what everyone's enjoying, the artworks that are coming in it, and I think that, like, people are heavily focusing on the value of it. So being able to still do that, but enjoy the other side of the actual pack itself is the benefit you get when doing it with everyone.
Right. Yeah, that's a great point, because Korean cards they're not really worth that much at all. And
but still fun to open with everyone.
It's still fun to open, and for those who appreciate the artwork, they'll still get the artwork at least. And it's better than nothing, I suppose. All right, we're gonna copy and paste some names right now onto the giveaway wheel that we can start doing some pack battles. All right, so
I'm going to look at some of the chat. The Giant Ewok, who donated 50 membership, said he's going to be following me to get more knowledge to become a Pokemon professor. I don't know if he means as like the TCG professor, which I'll be honest, I am very bad at the TCG, and you'll probably move in the opposite direction if you follow me for that type of content. But
dude, you have some very deep dives when it comes to Pokemon cards, though. So all your knowledge is actually really valuable. I'd highly recommend you guys to check out his shorts, and also his long form content. Even though you don't, I mean, we're going to be talking about this, I guess, throughout the live stream. But like, you definitely do focus more on short form content.
Yeah. I'll show you guys also something that's really cool when later in the stream for long form content, that something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, something I put a lot of effort, a lot of money, a lot of time into, but I somehow just haven't been doing it. But I think you're gonna find it really, really, really cool, because it's a one of a kind thing that we'll get to it.
Sounds good, man. Looking forward to it. All right. Love the SAR Korean Ariana I got from you, Credi. Oh, you're welcome, Crystal Monger. I remember pulling that for you. I remember the eyes of Ariana were like they really popped red from the Korean, the color that's on the Korean cards. All right. Channels that enjoy the card, not the value, are the ones I like to watch. This channel makes it fun. Oh, thank you for that, Jane. I really appreciate that. All right, Pokey Francis, got you on now too. Okay, guys, I think we're ready to spin this wheel. But as always, we need that secret ingredient, right? All right, everybody. Follow Charizard's lead and light this wheel on fire for me.
Good luck, everyone.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna shuffle up these names. Shuffle.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
To see if it's possible to make my viewing experience a little better, just for just to
shoot,
try it
mom's
out
calling.
before.
Metri, should we put her on speaker?
Your mom's calling?
Yeah, she's the only one who can bypass it. One sec. This is. Hey, yo, mama.
Hello.
Yeah, you are live with a bunch of people now. You want to say hi to everybody on the live stream?
Hello, everybody. I'm Grace's mom here.
I don't know if you guys can hear her at all.
Oh, hello, everyone. Everybody happy?
Yeah, they're saying hi, mom. They're saying hi, mom. You're the only one who can bypass my do not disturb. If my phone ever rings, I know it's you.
Oh my goodness, Andre, it never fails. I always forget you're doing your calls.
That's okay. They say, you know, Stuart Kelly says she's awesome.
Oh, great.
A lot of people are saying hi, Mom, right now.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Good to hear from you. Yeah. Okay, Andre, we'll call you later. Okay.
Alrighty. Well, we'll talk soon.
Or give me a call.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. I have to put her on the spot. Sorry about that, Metri. I have to put her on the spot whenever she does that. Okay, you were talking about the viewing experience. What were you saying?
If you're on Discord, to share the screen, or share your OBS, and it'll let me see everything in real time. But I don't think it'll affect anyone else.
You know, we never tried that on the live stream before. There's a first time for everything, if you'd like.
We're going rogue because I'm here.
Okay, dude, if you want to experiment a little bit when it comes to OBS and stuff,
it shouldn't do anything. So you're on Discord, and
Sure.
when you go to share screen, you can do application and do OBS, and I should be able to see everything in real time.
Okay, so you want
Which
me
would
to
just make it a little easier for me because I'm looking at a delayed stream, which I know I'm used to it. Like I've done streams before.
Yeah.
But now I'm
All right.
also
So you
just
want me to
delaying
try
everyone.
share? You want me to try sharing my screen then?
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay. This will be a first ever.
I'm giving
let's
people more
see.
time to enter the giveaway.
Now,
Oh,
what
no.
application should I
Oh.
show then? That's the
OBS.
just OBS. Okay. But if I share screen of
Use
OBS, wouldn't they see the entire like UI,
Well,
like the bars and everything?
Is your Discord what you? Oh, your Discord is what is being. I see. All right, scrap it. Scrap the idea. Scrap the idea.
Okay.
I see what's going on now.
you understand then how everything's talking to each other then?
Got it.
Alrighty. Well, it was worth a shot to at least brainstorm the idea. Credi, Mom, you have an amazing son. Oh, I'll make sure she sees some of these messages, guys. She's already off, and she doesn't watch the live streams at all. Like she doesn't like none of my family really, except for my wife and maybe a couple of my nieces and nephews. But that's about it. My siblings will never watch my stuff. All right. We need a Credi Mom compilation. Yeah. She's called probably at least 4 times. She should be on here for a boss battle. That would be interesting. I'll ask, but I can't guarantee it. All right. We were gonna spin the wheel. All right, let's go. You guys already did your job. You fired me up. We're going 3, 2, 1. Let's go now.
Good luck. Also, sorry if my voice is really bad. I was also sick at Card Party, like Gonzo. Like Gonzo's just getting sick. I was very sick at Card Party.
Oh no.
Yeah. We have.
Congratulations, Velcro Reacts. CrediFilms, we're your family. Yes, absolutely. We do have the CrediFilms family here as well, man. I was just talking about like siblings, like immediate family is all I was talking about. Velcro Reacts, congratulations, first time winner. What did you get sick with, Metri?
I don't particularly know. It was very mucusy, and I had like some aches, no fever, no really sneezing, but a lot of coughing, very dry, and it was pretty miserable.
It seems like you recovered though quickly because Card Party wasn't that far. Like,
I think it
just
started.
ended.
I think it started like I got sick before Card Party.
Gotcha.
I was at a wedding just before Card Party, so I probably got sick at the wedding. I'm hoping I didn't get Gonzo sick. I'll see what he has once it starts to develop a little bit.
Gonzo's gonna come after you then.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna spin the wheel again, and we'll see who Velcro Reacts now is gonna be pack battling again. Let's go. Spinning wheel. Midheaven Moon says, yeah, I got sick after Card Party 2. For Card Party 3, I was lucky and got out scot-free. And the winner is the Soldansky.
Soldansky.
Yes. Congratulations, the Soldansky. This has a long outro.
I I was gonna say you don't have music playing, and then realized I don't have the stream on.
Yeah, I have.
Actually-
It was a long outro. That's the problem. I just skipped the song just now. Okay, there we go. The Soldansky 5555. All right, congratulations, you two. All right, guys, if you haven't yet, would really appreciate it. Smash the like button for me. That way we can play ball with the YouTube algorithm and get this live stream maybe on a couple people's news feeds. All right. So like I said before, we are opening up a booster box of Nihil Zero. It's already opened because I had to send Metri 3 packs from this, and I sent him the first 3 packs. So there was no shuffling involved. I just picked out the first 3, sent that over to him, and so I already ripped it, and it was a very clean rip. Like usually when I do these rips here, there's always a little bit of whitening. This is like the first time in a long time it was like a perfect rip, but nobody believes me. All right, let's go. Pikachu, give us some good luck. There we go.
Was that it? The squeeze of the Pikachu?
Yeah, that was the squeeze Pikachu. All right, let's get 6 packs out of here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. No hashtag rip. I mean, we did a hashtag rip it, Becky. It was just Pikachu's rip is all it was. All right, let's start round 1, everybody.
Round 1. 3, 2, 1, go!
Round 1. Fight. Oh, there's an animation and sound probably. I'm talking over it.
No, you're fine. You're all good. It's all good. But that was the idea. Actually, the inspiration was a combination of Mortal Kombat and Super Smash Brothers.
Are you a big Super Smash Brothers player?
I was. Like growing up, I played the N64, I played Melee on GameCube, and I played all the iterations of Super Smash Brothers, but I mainly only play now when my nieces and nephews are over, and that's pretty much it.
Oh man, I have hundreds of hours logged into every single Smash Brothers.
Oh, really? Which one's your favorite?
Funny enough, I think the one that was on the 3DS was one of my favorites. It was on the 3DS and the Wii U. It honestly doesn't have an actual name. It was Super Smash Brothers 3DS and then Super Smash Brothers Wii U.
Yes, you're 100% correct.
It's like it's a weird naming when you have like Melee, Brawl, Ultimate, and then it's just like 3DS, just the console. But I played that one a lot, and I don't know. I just, because it was handheld, I could take it everywhere. And I never really played that one with friends, though, because my brother didn't have a 3DS. Nobody had a Wii U. Like, worst console in ever.
I like the Wii U. Actually, it's a great party system. Like, anytime there was like a friend get-together, I would bring the Wii U, and they would have a blast with Nintendo Land. Like, we were playing Nintendo Land a lot. And, of course, Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah. But aside from that, I think Ultimate really is just... It has everyone. The mechanics in it are really good. I will say, in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the story mode, the adventure mode, was top tier.
I remember that.
Top tier, like, gameplay.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it was amazing.
The
and I
cutscenes,
wish they
too.
did something
I love
similar
the
to that in
cutscenes.
Ultimate.
Yeah.
Like little movies.
They were, yeah. What character? I mean, does your main character change between iterations of Super Smash Brothers?
Not really. Funny enough, I only play Pokemon.
The
So
Pokemon characters, you mean?
Yeah. My main character is Mewtwo,
Mhm.
and then I'm a little bit better with Pichu than Pikachu. And my main in the 3DS version was Lucario and Greninja. But in Ultimate, they changed them a little bit where I'm not as comfortable like playing them anymore.
Oh.
And so Mewtwo is by far like my best character, and I play him nonstop. Though I can play anyone, and I do play everyone. But Mewtwo, when I'm like getting serious and like I really want to win. It's
Yeah.
Mewtwo.
I it depends on, for me, it's if I'm playing with a lot of people on screen, like 4 to 8 players, I usually choose Ganondorf.
Yeah, dude. You can choose the heavy people.
his I think it's up A. It's just like he takes his sword and just does a huge arcing slash with his up A. And it just hits so many people.
That one's Ike.
Yeah. Yep. And if I'm doing,
go ahead.
if I'm doing like one-on-one, then and like you, if I'm being serious, I'll use Corin.
Ooh, Corin's also pretty good. I said Metri's hiccuping a bit. I'm assuming that's my mic, so I'm gonna move it a little just so it's like directly in front of me.
We got our first illustration, right?
And back. I missed it, or maybe I didn't miss it, and it's still gonna come in like 3 seconds.
It's probably like a 4-second delay.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's probably what it is.
We got the Esper.
Oh, you know what I forgot to set up was the disco room. Let's see if it works. Okay.
I like that I got little fireworks going on in my little corner.
Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna upgrade you, and we're gonna put you in the disco room now. It might be 4-second delay, but we're in now.
I'll start dancing now.
Yeah. First illustration rare of the night, everybody. That's 50 whopping points for Velcro Reacts. Good job, Velcro. Art rare Esper. Sweet. There we go.
Do you want to hear how many months your community has been providing me membership for? I have the super chat.
Oh yeah, I'd love to know the analytics.
We'll put it in, which it's
Oh
been
shoot!
6 months that your community has been providing me membership.
I am so blind.
Yeah.
I mistook the lure ball for the great ball. That's what happened.
They look similar. They're both blue.
They're both blue, and yeah, and they have a little bit of red in them. And so I thought for some reason I thought it was 2. But yeah, you're 6 months membership, man.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Honestly, I didn't know that you sometimes watch the live streams. Like when I pulled that Pikachu, the Terra from Ascended Heroes, and you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna come out of the shadows for this one." I'm like, "Oh shoot, I didn't know he was watching."
I'm almost always I'm in a lot of live streams, but I almost never say anything because I have it on like a second screen. But I do like to watch a lot of people, and you're one of the ones on the list. But
thank you.
I like to just stay quiet, enjoy the show,
Nothing
and then every
wrong
now
with
and then pop in. Yeah.
Oh, we just got the secret rare. And TT Hideki, member for 7 months, Lightning League supporter, dude. Thank you for being a Lightning League supporter. That's a great help to the stream. All right, Lumio City, yeah. So this is full art, 30 points. But you know what? We're gonna disco this one up too, because there's only a limited amount of secret rares in the booster box. Round 1, 2 discos. We've had situations where we had to do a disco 3 times in a row because we kept pulling the art rare after art rare after art rare. But now we got the secret rare. Now I think there's at least one more full art secret
Pokemon.
rare.
Like a Pokemon, correct?
Yeah, exactly. You're right. It should be a Pokemon secret rare.
Let's see. I'm looking at the list of what we have here. The Yveltal looks really, really cool.
Yeah,
the full red and black. I pulled the Zygarde in English, which is pretty cool. The Mega Zygarde, the full art, which is also kind of cool. Just really nice colors on it.
It is, yeah.
The Meowth is okay. The Starmie's a little goofy. I think the Mega Starmie is a little bit interesting on the design. It really just feels like the Patrick with the fishnet leggings from SpongeBob in that one episode. You're straight inspiration from it.
You're 100% right. I wasn't sold on the Starmie design until I saw it chasing after me in Legend ZA. Have you ever played Legend ZA?
I haven't. Similar to with the TCG, I don't play many of the games now. Funny enough, I just play the old games over and over again.
Oh, that's all good. But like in Legend ZA, you're in a boss fight with Mega Starmie, and Mega Starmie chases after your trainer to attack you because your trainer has like health as well, and so you could get knocked out. And so in this boss battle, I suppose he's just like chasing after you, running straight for you, and you're running away, dodging from him.
I did see the clip because at the time people are like, is this like real gameplay right here? Is this like actually what it looks like and what the running animation is? I did see that. It's pretty funny.
It is. Croach Bruce Tipper, member for 1 month of the Credi Crew, and Becky Marcus, also member for 2 months of the Credi Crew. Thank you guys for being loyal members of the Credi Crew. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we tallied up the points, and it was a close battle, but congratulations, Velcro Reacts, you are a Lightning Legend. That's right, Lightning Legend. I don't know if you're able to hear all the sound effects, Metri.
I am not, but that's I'm making them up in my head.
Sometimes I have like little sound effects on my stream deck, and it just plays it from my computer. All right, let's put all. And guys, if you don't get anything good out of your booster packs, I'll give you an extra booster pack to go home with at the end of the month. Midheaven Moon, if you don't mind, update the leaderboard. Add 60 points to Velcro Reacts. Best pull Esper Art Rare. Under Reps, member for 2 months. Best stream fam ever. Credi Crew for life. Dude, thank you so much for that, Under Reps. And Emmanuel Maris, member for 19 whopping months. Congrats to all the winners, and welcome to Professor Metri.
Thank you.
Yeah, Emmanuel, we just crowned him a moderator not too long ago at the beginning of season 2 because
promotion.
Yeah, he's been with us for a really long time, and he helps out in the live chat. He also does art for us. This playmat, for example, you know, he designed the playmat for us, and it's one of our seasonal rewards. So if whoever gets to rank 1 at the end of season 2, we'll be going home with, you know, one of these playmats along with other other goodies as well.
That's very cool.
So yeah, he does.
I love all the little additions, extras, and I guess some minor details that you put into the whole Lightning League and channel as a whole. From the little Raichu tail that I just saw that you had on, the playmat setup, a lot of custom animations and everything. That's pretty cool.
Thank you, man. I try to treat it like I told this before to some people. It's like I try to treat it like a late night game show host type of thing, not like a rip and ship or just a regular unboxing, but more like a game show. That way we try to have custom prizes because, you know, I can't sometimes compete with like other YouTubers who can do a lot bigger giveaways. But to make up for that, we'll try to create some unique stuff that you can only get here, like, you know, actual trophies. There's a better view of it. So here's like the first place trophy for the Lightning League 2026 champion, along with its trophy card right here. Because I think when we were first talking with each other, I told you I was in automotive part design, so I'm able to like design some stuff, whether it's like the Thunder Charms that we give to Lightning Legends or the trophies here. So just to try to create some unique stuff for the show.
CAD professional.
Thank you. I tried. All right, well, let's move on to the member giveaway. We'll see if any of the people who got gifted memberships earlier will come back to the channel. All right, members. Let's copy and paste some names. Okay. 56 names. Oh, Midheaven says, already updated. Feel free to view the leaderboard when ready. Okay, let me make sure it's updated on my end, because it doesn't always update on my end. Oh, let me get Metri back. There we go. It's okay, got you back. Okay, so yeah, we were talking about the leaderboard earlier. So who was it? Velcro Reacts. You got to rank 5 from that one pack battle right there. So we only put our Lightning Legends on the leaderboard. It makes it easier to track. So you have to win your pack battle in order to get on the leaderboard. So rank 5, Velcro Reacts, not bad at all. And you're also in the running to be on the boss battle wheel, which could potentially net you an additional 70 points if Professor Metri allows you to win.
Allows. They gotta earn it.
They do. All right. Let's see here. Oh, R&D Adventures, the boss of all bosses, Metri.
Ooh.
Welcome, R&D.
What's up, Zach?
Midheaven Moon, or one of the mods, if you don't mind, you can also link Zach's his YouTube channel as well. He was one of our boss battle guests last year.
Did he win?
Probably not. I think his first one, correct me if I'm wrong, Zach, but I think your first one when you were a guest, I think you might have lost. But when it came to the finale in 2025, you might have won? I forgot. I forgot what happened. I have your scorecard here somewhere. It might be in the workshop, but I don't think it's on me right now. At the end of the year, we try to get as many of our boss battle guests back for an epic conclusion at the end of the year. All right. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Okay. I think we're ready to spin this wheel. Last time we did fire, guys. This time, hit me with some lightning. Let's paint this live chat yellow. Hit me with some Pikachus, Raichus, lightning bolts.
Even bananas will work. We love bananas on the channel. Bananas for breakfast, bananas for lunch, bananas for dinner, bananas all day long.
Oh yeah, and the Mega Raichus. I almost forgot about those. They're our newest emoji, so I forget sometimes about the Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y.
You need to have a secret Gorochu emote.
Oh, we have a Gorochu emoji. Yeah, we do.
Oh, you do have a Gorochu one already?
It's called Let's Goro. Like there's some text on it. He's more orange though than he is yellow. Let's see. He would be, I guess, right next to the Articuno wing. Right next to the Raichu hype emoji.
I like that we have 3 for Articuno to make a full Articuno.
Yeah, that was Mr. Business's idea. He's one of our mods and artists. He's the one who does the loyalty badges and the emojis. And so he did that for I play World of Warcraft, and we had a World of Warcraft emoji. It was a 3-part emoji of rest in peace. And now we kind of use it for like ripping, #rip it. But the angel had angel wings, and so it was a 3-part arc. And at first I was a little apprehensive about it. I was like, oh, do people do that? I didn't know we can split emojis into 3. And it just worked out so great. But because I'm limited by the amount of emojis I can have on the channel, when it came time to do Articuno, we decided to make that a 3-part emoji. Okay, you guys are doing your job. I'll do my job. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Okay, who is member number 1? It's gonna be
Emily and Dad, congratulations.
all right. Wait, that's Jeff, aka Jeff. That's Jeff, everybody.
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
My name is Jeff.
I almost forgot about that guy. Every time we have him, whenever he gets selected on the wheel, we have to play that meme. We made it just for him.
Hey, is he winning a lot? Is he rigging it?
He was one of our like longest time viewers, I guess you could say, like earlier adopter of the CrediFilms family. And I met him at Card Party 2. It's so weird, dude. I met this guy at Card Party 2, and this is before I started live streaming. He saw one of my Card Party videos, and he was like, oh, thank you for making that video. It really helped out a lot. And turns out he lives like a couple miles from me, and I had no idea. Like,
that's pretty crazy.
We met in where was it? Orlando? Card Party 2? I think Card Party 2 was in Orlando, and it just so happens he lives in Michigan as well, and not too far away. And we've been seeing each other at pre-releases every now and then. And his name is Jeff, and so I was like, well, this works perfect with Gambit and 22 Jump Street, you know. So I figured, you know, let's make a meme out of him.
Similar story. Long time ago, I used to be on a podcast, a Critical Hit podcast with Gonzo, Roxandy, Opossum Bud, and Starman DX, James. And we were, you know, doing weekly podcasts for a while, and we had Dusty Mon, who was a YouTuber who doesn't really post anymore, but he's in the military, so I don't think he really has it. And I decided to, like, I didn't know Gonzo, I didn't know Roxandy, I didn't know anyone. Looked into James, saw him make a video on his channel about a mural that was like 20 minutes from where I live. Turns out he also lived 20 minutes from where I live. Meanwhile, everyone else is spread across the country. Some people are in Japan. Dusty was in Japan at the time.
Yeah.
Arkansas, Florida, California, like all over the country. And yet somehow James made it 20 minutes away from me.
Dude, that's awesome. You have somebody close by.
Yeah.
I don't know any other YouTuber like for Pokemon content creation that lives in Michigan. Like I don't. I think the closest person I have is probably Zach, and he's in Ohio. I think that's the closest person I know.
I don't know anyone in Michigan either. The tri-county, the tri-state area where I am, with New York, Connecticut, Boston, has got a ton of people. And New Jersey, we don't really consider New Jersey, or I guess New Jersey, Connecticut, New York, but then also Boston, because now I'm in the area. Has got a lot of people.
And it's only growing bigger.
We got Powder, we got Poke Surge. We even have producer Dan in the area. He's also like 15 minutes from where I used to live.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which is how I got to meet him. We were at a card show. So yeah.
Nice. I met him one time, which was I think Card Party 3 or so.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he was very nice guy. All right, so Emily and Dad needs a competitor to go up against. We're gonna remove them from the giveaway wheel and shuffle it up one more time, and go.
We got Beck Marquez, who said anyone from Denver. They'll be out there next week. We got Under Wraps, who said New York here. Shout out New York.
Nice. Mr. Meh, 1620. Congratulations, Mr. Meh. All right, you're going up against Emily and Dad, aka Jeff. Speaking of places, shout out in the live chat, guys. Where are you guys all from? Country or state? Just don't give us your, address or zip code or anything like that.
Address, zip code, social security, credit card number.
Yeah,
whatever you feel comfortable with.
All the above, right? All right, let's get another we got the 6 packs. Let's start round 2.
Round 2. 3, 2.
We got Canadians in here from Ontario.
Go!
That's Canada, right?
Yes, it is. You're right.
Geography and social studies, geography, maps, history, except for Pokemon history, by far my worst subjects in school.
Hey man, like we don't use the knowledge all the time, so I don't blame you. I'm not the greatest either. Like you don't use it, you lose it. Let's see, we got the Giant Ewok says Maryland's here. Jinxer, I'm in Quebec. Lord Holnix, there aren't a ton of us in the Florida area. The several of us are too far apart in this state. There are quite a few people from Florida, I believe, actually in our stream, in our community, actually.
I'm gonna disappear for just a second. I didn't realize my light wasn't plugged in, so it turned off.
Oh,
so it
no
got
worries.
quite dark in here.
I noticed that. I was like, oh, it got a little dark over there. All right, Hollow Rare for Emily and Jeff. Louisville, Kentucky. Siltrias, Spyron MK 2011. Hashtag New York. Manuel Moraes, India. Ashen Ankh, Orlando area for me. It's hot. It's actually hot here in Michigan as well, Ash. We're in the, I know you probably get it a lot hotter down there, but at least here in Michigan, we've had like 70s to 80 degree weather. It's been really nice. Went on a little run today, actually. Norfolk most of the time, but I get to travel sometimes for work. That's fun. Ooh, Yveltal. Got a Yveltal. Let's, whoa that up.
Whoa. Nice.
That was for Mr. Meh.
All right, for now, I just increased the brightness of my camera, and then I'll let my, the light charge for a second.
You still look good. I mean, like, you still, like, your face still comes through just fine. Let's get that. Let's see, Upstate New York, K. Whitty. Motor City, the Soldonsky. Yes, I know him. Nothing in that pack, though, unfortunately, Mr. Matt.
Stupid fat hobbit. It ruins it.
Oh wait, that was for Emily and Dad. My bad. That was for Emily and Dad. Their pack was right there. Back to Mr. Meh now. I think Cardizard is in Florida as well. Yes, Cardizard is also there. Pennsylvania is in the house. And nothing. Still haven't gotten, we only got one art rare so far. Are you much of a Star Wars fan, Metri?
I would say sort of. I feel like my voice. Whoa, sorry.
I mentioned Star Wars and immediately got him coughing.
Yeah, I'm allergic.
He was allergic to.
I would say like I'm a medium Star Wars fan. I think in the last like 10 years, the amount of like content that they've come out with to like expand the whole universe has gotten more than I could keep up with. But for like the original 6 movies and a bit of the Clone Wars animation, I'm like up to date with and I enjoy it, and like
Yeah.
I like it, but I'm like, I know there's some Star Wars fans that are like super into. I don't know which level you are. If I say I'm a fan, but
I don't take really any offense, like when it comes to people's opinions on Star Wars. I would say I'm passionate, but just it's only because I grew up with it and I love it. But I guess they have to earn my trust back a little bit these days. That's the thing.
From what point? From what did it for you?
The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi is what did it for me.
That was the like the 9th movie, right? Or
number 8. That's the 8th movie.
Is that the one where not Padme died?
No. Sure this would be with like Rey. It would be the sequel trilogy with Rey, Finn, and Poe Dameron.
They had
old Luke Skywalker.
In one of them they had not Padme. Who's the other one?
Princess Leia.
Princess was it Leia?
Leia's in the original trilogy.
Yeah. So yeah, it was Padme who died, and she was really old, and they had like this big explosion.
Padme she died in episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
So who am I thinking of?
You're thinking of Jyn Erso from Rogue One, right?
Hold on.
She died like in a big explosion. We're probably like spoiling. Like, hey, I mean, the movie's been out for so long. If you haven't seen it yet, like, you know,
who does Carrie Fisher play?
Princess Leia.
Princess Leia.
Yeah.
So she's in The Last Jedi, I think, and
she is. Yes.
And she's the one that like she goes outside of the ship and like protects them. And I
thought
that was that scene for me was really strange, and I was like, I feel like this is very Star Wars.
Yeah, I know what yeah, when the ship gets hit and then she gets sucked out into space, and she uses the Force to bring herself back.
Yes.
Mary Poppins style. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I do know something.
You do. The only reason I brought it up is just because like my wife and I, we went to see The Mandalorian Grogu Tuesday, this past Tuesday, and I was just curious to know if you saw that movie since it just came out or something.
I did not. I didn't even know there was a new one coming out. I watched. I don't blame maybe the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian. It's a movie based on the
totally.
show, correct?
You're correct. Yeah.
I think I watched the first 2 seasons, but then I didn't keep up with it.
I mean, priorities, I suppose, right? You're also busy with YouTube content too, right?
I would say priorities for other TV shows.
Oh, okay. All right, Mr. Matt, you got 30 points in that pack battle compared to Emily and Dad's 10. Congratulations, you are a Lightning Legend. That's right, Lightning Legend.
Oh,
don't spoil it.
Don't spoil it.
We're not gonna spoil. We're not spoiling Mandalorian and Grogu. Don't worry. I'm not gonna say it just came out. I'm not gonna say anything about that movie. I'd actually recommend not watching any reviews on it. Let you form your own opinions about that movie, because that's what I did. I formed my own opinion about it. Congratulations, Mr. Matt. You're getting a Thunder Charm. I'm going to actually give you both an extra booster pack as well to go home with at the end of the month, since your team bags are lacking, because there were not really anything good in those packs outside of the Hollows and EX. I want you guys to go home with something more. Am I the only one who thought the movie could have been a couple episodes of the show? Emmanuel is saying. So it's funny that you say that, Emmanuel, because I'm pretty sure that was the idea. I think I watched an interview with Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. They did say that I think Lucasfilm contacted them and they're like, hey, we haven't made a Star Wars movie in a long time. Is there any material we can use that you guys have that we can make a movie out of? And they said, well, yeah, we got these episodes that we never made and people know the characters and we can make a movie out of this. So I think the movie was probably meant for the show at one point. And they probably ironed things out to make it more movie-like. But yeah, I personally, when I saw the film though, Metri, I didn't feel like it was episodic. I felt like it did feel like a feature film.
That's what I was just going to ask, because that's been a pretty common trend. I would say specifically in like anime. You have things like Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man, even I guess kind of Attack on Titan, doing movies for like part of the show, but they always are such high quality and like really just animation and storytelling and everything just goes out the window for these things where like the budget becomes infinity when they do like a movie. So I was wondering if they did the same thing for this, where like it really felt like a bigger story in a movie that they kind of went all out for.
So the movie doesn't have any galactic consequences, which I knew it probably wouldn't. Going into this movie, I had my expectations were, I don't want to say super low, but I knew what I was probably getting myself into. I knew it was not going to have any galactic consequences. Based on the trailers, I figured, it's going to be revolving around the Hutts, the Hutt cartel. And so my expectations were really in check. So I got pretty much what I thought was going to happen in the movie. It doesn't really push the envelope when it comes to Star Wars much. And I will say there's not too much character progression. Maybe a little bit for Grogu, but that's about it.
Low risk entertainment movie.
Yeah, it was okay. The best way to put it, they played it safe. It was very safe. If you're a Star Wars fan, you'll enjoy it. If you're taking your kids to see the movie, you'll enjoy it. If you're like a very passionate Star Wars fan who is expecting tie-ins to other Star Wars projects like, Grand Admiral Thrawn from the Ahsoka series or something regarding Luke Skywalker, you're not going to really get that here. It's very much centered on Grogu and the Mandalorian going off on an adventure. That's really what you can expect. And that's it. I mean, that's really it. Well, it's sort of does, I thought. Galactic consequences? No. Not really. Not really. Yeah, the New Republic is involved in a way in the movie, but they don't take front and center stage, I would feel. Okay. All right, everybody. We are at the halfway point, and you know what that means? It's the Credi card catch-up. Credi card catch-up. Pikachu, wipe the screen for me, please. All right, for those who don't know, Credi card catch-up is our halftime show where usually I would show off some gems from my collection, but this time we have our special guest, Professor Metri over here. And we're going to be chatting with him. We have some member questions that were submitted, and we'll see if he can answer those very tough member questions, I suppose, because he is the professor, and he is all-knowing when it comes to Pokemon.
It's like trivia?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, some of them might be. Some of them might be. And I have some questions prepared on my end as well, that way we can get to know him a little bit better. And yeah, you want to start off with a member question, or do you want to start off with one of my questions? What would you like to do?
Well, I'll let you decide. I'll let you decide, and
Okay.
I'll just let you lead the way.
Okay, well, I guess I'll start things off. And guys, if you have questions also in the live stream, feel free to post them in the live chat right now. And if we see them, we can get to them when we see them. All right. So every time you've been uploading, I want to talk about what some of your YouTube shorts, like your new series of like cards, the rarest cards you've never seen before. What stands out the most in the series? Like which card that stands out the most in the series that you've researched so far?
I think this was a question. I felt like I was gonna get a question like this either at some point where someone's like, "What's the most interesting card you've covered?" And I have to say, it is the Psyduck card that I covered. So in 2002, I believe it was, there's an event called Nintendo Space World. And it's basically like Nintendo Direct, except it was in person. Nintendo Direct is like, they showcase all the new Nintendo games and whatever.
Yeah.
Same thing for Space World. You go to that event, they have like new consoles, new games, upcoming whatchamahavots. And around 2002 is when they were just coming out with the e-reader sets. And so they had just come out with the e-reader device. And at the event, they had a basically play test for using the e-reader, and the cards they used I think it was like a 10 card pack, and to prevent people from stealing them, they were chained to the table. So they hole punched them and then chained them to the table. And what's crazy is, one, the cards that were printed were never printed elsewhere. They were never in any Japanese set, never in any English. So there is a Pikachu, a Psyduck, a few other Pokemon, and there are a few that were on display at the event, and they were never supposed to leave the event. A few of them, so honestly, it was like even speculative on like if these ever existed outside of the event and if they were saved. I learned recently, so this is actually after I made the video, that someone did have the Pikachu, and there is like a scan of it now online, and it used to only just be like this ridiculously blurry picture. I think the Pikachu is one of the only ones, but just the Psyduck being chained to the desk, having a hole punch in it, like officially, and like almost no other copies existing. There were, I think, in like 2014, a few sales on eBay, like completely under the radar, and they all had hole punches in them.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's just such an interesting like little, I don't know, bit of history that they made these. They're not even promos. They're just test cards.
For people to just use on for the e-readers to test out.
To scan them.
To tech. Wow, that is interesting. I'm gonna have to see that those cards. I missed that YouTube short of yours then because I didn't see that one. But that's super interesting.
So you might be able to find it if you do Pikachu Space World, and it's one of the few. Honestly, I think I can just put it up for you right now.
Sure.
So let's see if I am handy enough to do that. If I go to scene 2, and I just put it like that, and let's see if it showed up.
Oh yeah, it did.
So that is the Pikachu. This is I don't know if it's showing up perfectly. How I lost the stream for a second.
Yeah, I can see it. We can see the image.
So the next slide has it where it's literally chained. You can see the little chain over the 50 HP.
Yeah, I do.
And yeah, so there's the Dratini, Wartortle, Clefairy. There's the Psyduck in the next slide that I covered, which it was never printed anywhere else, just in this little set.
Yeah. Wow.
So that is by far the most
chained like
one.
prisoners. But man, those cards, like for anybody who gets them, they must have been gotten through shady means.
It could be shady means, or it could be like people that either end of the event or worked for Pokemon or or the event itself, you'd be surprised that like somehow a lot of these things just even just one of them still exist after so long. Similar to the Snap Pikachu, the one where the face is like fully in it.
Yeah.
That was a card people thought didn't exist for years, and after like 20-25 years it just showed up and someone had it, and they were willing to sell it, which is it's crazy, but it happens.
That's how I feel about the pre-release Raichu. Like, I wonder how
that one. Honestly, that one, the only reason I feel like it's so legitimate is because of TCA Gaming, like backing it up.
Does he have one?
I don't think he has one. I think he potentially like wanted to buy one, or how do I bring my screen back? Where is it? Full face? There it is.
There you go.
Yeah, I couldn't find out which one it was. I think maybe he wanted to buy one, or he helped like facilitate whatever it was, but he said it was real, so I trust him, and I think that also is kind of crazy.
This is the Psyduck, I think. I'm just looking on Bulbapedia right now from the sample set.
Yeah.
This is the Psyduck, and I assume this is probably where the chain was, here right on the corner.
Yeah, but you can see like just I think the quality of that card, like the image of that card is just like a very low quality card, as opposed to what's usually on Bulbapedia, because it was just like a screenshot of a picture of where it was. But I have a lot more pictures from this event, which I would have to go back and find them, but all this information is like, it's out there. It's just not always easy to find.
Yeah, this is like some really deep Pokemon TCG history, though. That's what I love about your channel. It's like you bring a lot of information that I never heard of, which is always a treat. In one of your videos, though, you had to double check if a Pokemon card was even real. It was like a Mewtwo EX card. The rarest cards you've never seen before, right? And there's a Mewtwo card.
That's what kicked off the entire rare card series. I'll put that one on screen also. I should be able to do it. And I don't even know. I think I saw it on eBay, or I saw it somewhere, and it just looked like the fakest thing I've ever seen. And to find out that it was actually real was like shocking. So I have it here. Let's see if I can do this again. Screen share. It should pop up.
Yep.
It might be a little just completely purple all over. That I like. Why? I don't understand like why they would do that.
It looks like a fake card. Like, I wouldn't blame anyone for thinking that it was a fake card. The colors are just not the normal colors that Pokemon would use on a Mewtwo card. There it is. Yeah, we can see it much better there. Yeah, he's like all purple.
And it's the same. It's the same artwork from a black and white set.
Yeah.
And this was just handed out at like a department store in Japan. So it's similar to like, I want to say, I don't know if Macy's would be correct, or like Target, or I don't really know. It's called Beams. The store is called Beams. Honestly, I'm not too sure what they sell.
With that. Yeah, I'm not familiar. We don't really have that
here
in Michigan.
It was back in 2011, I think. It's a Japan only thing. They're only in Japan. And you buy merchandise from them. They handed you the card, similar to GameStop and Target. Target had the shiny magic card back. So similar to that type of thing, but these were jumbo cards, and there was also two that was also given out. But just being like so random, it's what makes me like fall in love with these rare cards is they're so obscure.
Yeah.
And just not even being able to recognize right away if it's real or not is kind of captivating on its own.
Yeah, Midheaven Moon says it looks like the ink errored out or something. Like, that's what it looks like.
It was on purpose.
And what set was it from? Big T was asking. What
this is black and white. I'll tell you right now which black. But it's one of the black and white sets. It's actually a promo. Black and White 45 is the promo number. So similar to how we have like Sword and Shield 112 or Scarlet and Violet, whatever. Black and White number 45 is the Mewtwo card. But that's like the actual small version of the Mewtwo card. This one doesn't have a number. It's an unnumbered promo. So if you want to find it, it's just Beams Mewtwo. Is pretty much what you would search for it.
And if you want to see the rest of the video too, guys, Big T and everyone else, like definitely check out his video where he talks about, you know, the rarest Pokemon cards you've never seen before.
And I really did my best to cards people really have just never seen before. And what's funny is I made that video about 2 years ago, and I think I did a really good job finding cards people have never seen. But now we're coming in 2 years later, and my criteria for what is a rare card people have never seen before slowly becomes more and more what's the word, like people don't really know any cards. It's there's so many new people in the hobby that my criteria is very different from my viewers. I still put in as much effort as research to like find those random cards, but I've realized that like even cards from older sets people have never seen before. One of the things I don't do is ever feature a card that can be pack.
You put out there. You said you don't feature any card that can be pulled in a pack.
Yeah, and if it can be pulled from a pack, it probably will not be featured on my channel. The only time I do that is when a card really doesn't have any sort of special printing at all, in which case I'll just cover 2 or 3 of like my favorite.
Or something like Cubfu, which only has one card.
Which only has one. The Gulpin episode I did also didn't really have anything too crazy, so I covered a few of its artworks. But yeah, so people also haven't seen cards from like older sets, which I considered starting to like move into that realm, but I feel like I'm doing an injustice to myself if I do that.
I like sometimes. Yeah, go ahead. Finish. You go ahead.
I would say I feel like I'm more satisfied when I find something that even I don't know. And so I'm sure if I don't know it, my viewers definitely don't know it. So I'll just keep hitting that benchmark.
Sometimes the way you do your shorts, though, is just for fun, though. Like with the Charizard episode, like somebody asked, "Show me a Charizard I've never seen before," and you just like kind of play a joke on it.
That was April Fool's. Yeah. That was actually, it was one of the only ones I've done surprisingly pretty well. Just maybe it's just Charizard, I don't know, but
it worked out great.
Usually for the most part, I try to, because one of my favorite things is like if someone, every Pokemon I do is a recommendation from someone. So if someone is recommending a Pokemon, it's typically either A, their favorite Pokemon, B, they're trying to master set it, and if it's either of those two things, they most likely know their Pokemon pretty well. So maybe the other viewers don't know it, but the person who's requesting it does. So I want to, show up for that person and get them the card that they've never seen before.
Well, we do have.
It's not always.
We have a member
it's
question
not always
about
affordable.
that, actually.
Oh. Okay,
so
sure.
we do, yeah. So, but before I get to that one, I just wanted to wrap up this part.
Yep.
Because it was about the Mewtwo that you had to do a double, check about it. But have you ever come across, another card that you had to double check existed besides that Mewtwo?
That I had to check that it actually existed.
Yeah. Other than that Mewtwo.
Yes and no. So a lot of the cards that I find, usually I'm like, okay, like I've heard of the deck that it came in. I've heard of this, like, Core magazines. I know they came out with so many magazines, so many cards. So like if it came from a Core magazine, I'm not usually surprised. I think the one other card that surprised me was the Shining Magikarp, which is there's a lot more variants than I thought, and one of them is significantly rarer than every single other one, and I didn't know that it was a thing. Very briefly, back in the day when there was like the trainer club, pretty much like you go now online, you sign up for your Pokemon account, and you can compete in tournaments, etc. They had something similar back then, and you received a magazine each month. And these magazines also had little, I guess, tasks that you can earn points with. If you send in artworks, if you do any of their polls and vote in them, or if you give suggestions or play battles and other things like that, you can earn points. And you were able to redeem these points periodically throughout the year. But if you redeem the points, you lose all of them. So if you have like 500 points, you get something for 300, you lose all the points.
Makes sense.
And for the longest time, or I wouldn't say for the longest time, this went on for a few years, and about a year and a half before they stopped this, and they transitioned it. So they had like the Pokemon Player Club, the Trainer Club, the Trainer, like they kept changing the name of it. About a year and a half before they ended this form of the Trainer Club, they switched the 600 point reward from what was just a playmat to a Shining Magikarp. This Shining Magikarp used the holofoil from Neo Destiny, which the normal one in Japanese just has like a full foil holographic card type look to it. Yeah. But this Japanese one had the Neo Destiny holograph. It didn't have any set symbol. It didn't have any like numbering on it or any rarity on it. And it was only available for a very brief period of time when most people probably already used their points to get it.
Oh my gosh.
So by far the rarest Magikarp, at least Shining Magikarp, that's out there. And it was just very, I was like, well, I didn't even know that. That was the one that like kind of shocked me.
And you would have to, so I would have to like save up all those points. And yeah, you blow those points, you don't have a shot at the Magikarp. So yeah, there's probably very few people with that. And you said it's just like outside of you said the set symbol is not there and the holofoil pattern is different. Those are the two differences. Yeah. And the artwork is that of Neo Revelation, right?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, I had no idea. Japan only though, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Japan always gets the cool stuff.
They get so many unique promo cards for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna dive into the first member question. And it's from the Giant Ewok, and he says, since I'm master setting all Persians from Jungle Set, is there a possible Apple Tree Persian error card that is also missing the Jungle Set symbol? Because there are some Jungle cards, right, that are missing that symbol. There's no symbol cards. Is there a Persian that might?
No. So no symbol Jungle cards were only holographics. So there won't be an uncommon without a set symbol.
That's good to know. Well, there you go, Giant Ewok. You don't have to worry about a set symbol Persian.
Simple question. Yeah,
good. Okay, I thought it was going to be a lot harder than that. Lord Holnix is asking, what is an obscure or lesser known fact about Pokemon? Could be about the video games, the show, TCG, etc. You tackled some of the obscure things about the TCG already, regarding the Magikarp.
I got a good one for this that is on the entirety of Pokemon. And I guess it mostly relates to the TCG, but so we all know that there's the WotC sets, Wizard of the Coast sets, which were all the way up until Skyridge. And this is gonna be like 3 fun facts in one. But after Skyridge came Ruby and Sapphire, and Nintendo had taken over their printing at that point. So in America, we had Wizards of the Coast. In Japan, they had a company called Media Factory that was kind of in charge of printing cards in overseas. And one of the reasons that Wizards of the Coast lost their license was because they were very aggressive. For instance, the reason we have base set 2 pretty much is because Wizards of the Coast wanted to start making their own. They started to have more power, more control. They wanted to have control over like professional play and tournaments and stuff like that. And it went as far as like they now wanted their own cards, which was the Dark Raichu in Team Rocket. That was the first secret rare, and they pretty much delayed the set had already come out in Japan, Team Rocket, and they delayed it and then made base set 2 so that they can create their own card and put it into Team Rocket.
Wow. Wow, I had no idea. They're the ones that made the Raichu.
So it's the first card ever to be printed in English before Japanese. Now the artwork itself is made by Japanese artists, but Wizards of the Coast did have access to those types of like assets, and they made a card out of it first. And that's why also you'll find the Dark Raichu in Neo Discovery in Japanese, because they pretty much took it. Pretty much anything that was made in English had to be made in Japanese for competitive play. There's a few instances of this where Japan would... there's one other instance where Japan would have to print cards for competitive play because it came out in English first. Won't get into that part because it's a much longer. But anyway, so Wizards of the Coast was very aggressive, and they wanted to print their own cards. And this went as far as... They also made a lot of mistakes, mistranslating cards, putting wrong symbols. That's why there's so many errors in Wizards of the Coast, because they were very careless.
Right.
And their wanting for control went as far as wanting to make their own set, which did have a name, and it was going to be called Jamboree. There was about 47 cards, I think, that they had created, and before they could ever release it, they lost their license. If you look at the set EX Sandstorm, there's exactly 47 card difference between English and Japanese, and it's theorized and almost confirmed that those 47 cards that they made went into English Sandstorm. And wow. in Japan, they were spread across promos and deck boxes, and Japan had a really interesting way of releasing things during the EX era. But one of the ways that Wizards of the Coast retaliated was by basically threatening Pokemon International. They weren't Pokemon International at the time, but they're basically like, if you don't give us these rights, we are going to basically, just flood everything. And they did do that, which is part of why there is so much WotC things still around. They released so much base set, so much jungle, so much fossil, which it was popular back then. But on top of that, they basically said, we're going to dump all our product, and for very cheap. I might be interpreting the Scorched Earth portion, but they also took a lot of cards. I don't know if you know the winner cards. So the Dark Venusaur, Ivysaur, the Sneasel VS series, Caesar VS series. Those were a tournament at the very end of basically WotC's era that were never meant to be printed in English. And basically at the tournament, the tournament it was called Best of Tournament. You might have seen the Hitmonchan and the Electabuzz. Those were very playable cards back then. And the prizes were meant to honor or commemorate those really good playable cards, sort of like the 25th anniversary did with its classic collection. You had a lot of cards felt random, the Tapu Lele, the Claydol, the Groudon, but they were very playable, and Pokemon likes that things. What Wizards of the Coast did was basically take some of the Japanese cards that were never meant for English and print them, and then handed them out at the tournament. And kind of just was like, we're doing whatever we want. And so there was a lot of back and forth going on, to the point where there was a lawsuit going on between WotC and Pokemon also, where it was actually WotC suing Pokemon for poaching employees. I don't remember what the result of that was, but yeah,
I remember
there was a lot
of that. I do remember, yeah.
A lot of beef between Wizards of the Coast and Pokemon. And honestly, thankfully, Wizards of the Coast doesn't have Pokemon control anymore, because we're seeing what would they do with Magic right now with serialized numbers and the insane collabs you're doing with My Little Pony and SpongeBob
Spider-Man,
and Marvel
Avatar,
and Spider. Yeah, it's just they're going off, just because Magic was dying a little bit, where the players who are playing are very dedicated, but get new people in wasn't working, so they just started doing serialized and different IPs and no MSRP on the card. So you have I don't know if you remember I think it was the 25th anniversary, 30th anniversary of Magic, where they had $1,000 packs MSRP.
I don't keep up with Magic too much because I'm not a Magic player, but yeah, I just... Okay. Seems like reconnection is successful. Yeah, Midheaven Moon says, I didn't know there was so much drama between Wizard of the Coast.
WotC was kind of wild. If you want to watch after the stream, there is an insane documentary made by someone. His name is Matoba Designs, and he basically interviewed all of the former Wizard of the Coast employees on like what their experience was at the time. But yeah, Matoba Designs Jamboree is like the name of the video, or you'll find it if you Google that.
Sure. Yeah, sounds good.
I'll put it in the Discord after if people want to watch it. But really, really crazy.
Are we getting rated? Are we? Dominic Pokemon says collector rate. Is that
collector?
True? I don't know. I didn't get any notification on my end, so maybe not. I don't know. It wouldn't be the first time, but we'll see. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. If it happens, it happens.
All right. So I'm close to stream. Is there other questions, or I don't know how much time we have or how long this halftime? I could talk for literally forever, so you could stop me at any point.
No, it's all good. It's all good. We have one more member question. It's from Midheaven Moon. She was asking, how has your approach to making videos changed over the years?
That's a great. I'll try and keep it short this time. But when I first started, I was doing pack opening content, similar to everyone else, and this was about 4 years ago. I had no idea how to edit, how to make. Never done anything, ever. I was just opening packs with my friends on Discord. And I said, why not record it? And that's what I did. I used to, for the first time, in the first year of like, it was even before I started making content. I did a live stream on Twitch. It wasn't even YouTube, it was Twitch. And for a full year, I gathered packs and opened them all on my birthday. It was hundreds of packs. And I invited all my friends, all my family. Just none of them are interested in Pokemon, but yeah. I did it. We opened hundreds of packs. It was like a ton of fun. And that became known as the first annual birthday live stream, which I've done every year except for last year. But anyway, that first video, it was a live stream. I downloaded it, and it was my first like time editing something. So I cut it down and made a video. And as I was making it, I was playing around with all these different settings. Said, I'm going to start learning how to edit. Keep going forward with it, keep opening packs, keep doing other things, and just learning how to edit, making videos. And after about, I would say 2.5, almost 3 years, I got pretty good at editing, but I feel like opening pack content was just not entertaining for me. And so I was like, I kind of want to transition, but what do I transition to? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, I had no content direction. And yeah, the videos did okay, but they weren't performing amazingly, and I wasn't really getting satisfied with it. So I, of course, just love reading Bulbapedia, Wikipedia, whatever, all these things. And I said, let me make my first informational video. If it does well, it'll be a sign that I'm on the right track. And I did, and that's the Cards You've Never Seen Before video. That video did about 10,000 views long form. And I put a ton of effort, a ton of research, so far as to go and buy a subscription to essentially what is like some sort of Japanese YouTube website, so that I can find footage of the 20th anniversary event in Japan, because it was the only place that it was live streamed and you had to buy a subscription. So it was the most insane deep dive to find this stuff, but I found it, and I loved making the video. It did 10K, which is like more than all my other videos. I had videos at like usually like between 500, 2,000 views, which any amount of views is good, but being able to get 10,000 on something I really, really enjoyed making was like a great sign. Yeah. And so I said, I'm going to do it again. And my favorite era of Pokemon is the EX era. And I said, I want to cover the history of the EX era. And so I once again spent an ungodly amount of time researching and scripting and editing, and basically learning as I go. It wasn't like I wasn't a professional editor. I wasn't professional I'm still amateur at everything, but just wanting it to be the best like drove me. And I did spend honestly well over 100 hours on that video. It did burn me out a little bit, and I did have a part 2 planned, but the video has almost 90,000 views long, which is like mind-blowing. Long form videos are not easy. It takes a lot of analysis on how to kind of perfect that, and long form videos take longer than short form, and so it's a lot more effort to get good at making them. I mean, it's over 3 years of trying to make videos well before something happened, and even when something did happen, I burned myself out, which means I did not do. But yeah, just having a passion for whatever you're making will help facilitate whatever you are making. Will help make it better.
I totally get where you're coming from, dude. Like, especially when it comes to like the TCG, like sometimes pack openings, like you were saying, are not interesting enough. Last year I was doing a lot more unboxing videos on my channel, and you know, they were a lot of work to create. You know, I mean, for my editor at least, like, because we were pumping out videos in the beginning of 2025. We were trying to do one long form video a week, and it was mainly consisting of pack opening videos. But just like you, I wasn't satisfied enough. I was like, I mean, you could go to PokeRev or PokeVault or one of these other bigger YouTubers. You can find them, and they'll be opening up hundreds of packs, and you can. Whereas me, I wanted to document like what my pulls were, and I wanted to like share that pack pulling experience. That was my intention behind it. But it was just, you know, it's also money. It's a lot of money as well.
When it comes to pack, I do find pack opening content like a money sink, and I don't necessarily think it's worth it to open packs if you want to like be a content creator in the Pokemon space. I think there are a million other things that you could do that you will enjoy that is free and will even enrich you more than just opening packs. But if you do want to open packs for content, whenever you do get them, you need to be different. You need to like go outside the box a little bit in some way. You see what everyone else is doing, and it's okay to take inspiration, but not to copy.
Right.
The cycle of content, or the content goes through cycles of what is popular and what works. Back then, it was literally you open a pack and people watch it. These days, I don't know if you see a lot of, you know, the sliding on camera. It's a lot. It's not even just like the girls do it. It's everyone. It's you slide on camera, show off the pack, open it, like you pull it apart type of thing, and then face in front, cards in front, one at a time, pretty quickly. That is like the meta right now, and you see it all over Instagram, TikTok, of how people open packs. Which it's working now, but that is going to change in a few months, in a few years, on how people watch pack opening, watch pack openings. It's just iterating through different things, trying new things all the time, seeing what works better. There is no ceiling when it comes to content, if I'm being honest. Your effort and your ability to keep trying different things to yield better results is infinite, as you can see from Mr. Beast at hundreds of millions, and even like other content creators like everywhere in between. Like, there is no ceiling in any genre. You have million sub people in every single genre. It's just a matter of how you get there and what you're doing to be different and stand out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pause for a second because I want to get back to. I know I'm taking up a lot of time now.
Oh no, it's all good.
I mentioned that I had a part 2. Is there a time that, or a more, however many, because we're in different time zones, so how many more minutes? The little halftime show.
Oh no, I don't have
okay,
a counter. The live stream can go on for as long as we want. Honestly,
okay,
I got nothing going on. Are you Eastern? You're Eastern time though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
is Michigan Eastern time?
Yeah, I'm in Eastern as well.
Yeah, you can see that geography and where things are is not my.
All good. Yeah, you and I, we've got the same time zone. It works out great.
let's see. I'm going to put this back on.
Underrep says East Coast, brother. Keep going.
Let's see how this looks on your stream. So this, this is a fully rendered depiction of the Holon region, which is, let me see if I'm live just so I can see what it looks like on your screen.
Yeah, I can see it.
View, 1 second. So, and I'll show you a few things here. Let me click off of that. Navigation. So I can come over here, and we see these little buildings, this little hut.
Yeah.
And here is, I know it's moving around because I'm opening different, but the exact building and card recreated in Blender.
Wow.
And my goal is to make a video going over region, which is 5 sets in the EX era. And the idea is to be able to like walk through it and explain it, and the lore in it is crazy. Every card connects in one way or another between all 5 sets. And I know it moves around like crazy because where'd it go? There we go. So this is the Holon research tower, which you'll find in. It's also the, I think, cover of Delta Species, which is like where the story starts.
Mm-hmm.
Here you have. I'm trying to see if I can move the camera without making it go crazy when I try to click away. This right here is Holon Lake, which is the setting of Holon Phantoms, which also partially takes from Holon Forest, which is EX not Hidden Legends, Legend Maker, and also Holon Phantoms. They both take place both in the forest. Sorry, Holon Phantoms is the forest and the lake. Legend Maker is just the forest.
Gotcha.
And then you have over here, if you can guess what set it is based on the crystals.
I'll admit, man, I skipped out on Holon Phantom. I wasn't around the Pokemon TCG during then. I know this. I know the set and like the Delta Species cards, but
yeah,
the lore I'm unfamiliar with.
This island is going to be where Crystal Guardians takes place. And this little rocky output is going to be where EX Dragon Frontiers takes place.
Oh,
and
okay.
every single one of these locations has card art to support the. So let's take this cave for instance. Let's see if I can. Okay, it disappeared. I'm gonna pull up the card where that came from, but we have Crystal Guardians. I want to say it's Sableye sitting in the cave.
Yeah,
so
I see it.
that cave inspiration came from. I'm not very good at Blender. I haven't used it in a very long time, but that cave inspiration came from that card. And so this entire island, the whole layout came from card art, and I put it all together and created a whole map.
Man.
And my goal is that for this video to kind of walk through the video. I have already like footage of everything, and kind of talk my way through the region. So I even have like roads. I'm moving too quickly for this. So I have even like roads set out, so you can kind of walk through it. And the background's not going to be like, I think the back.
This is so good though, dude. This is so good. Like just you walking through it, and then I would imagine you doing narration and pop-up images and stuff like that.
And I was thinking of doing like a green screen of me and putting it in. And I haven't added any Pokemon to the world yet, but I'd love to add Pokemon. One of my favorite little scenes is this bridge right here, which again, it's gonna, if I exit out, it's gonna close it. But Delta Species Espeon. And so let's see if I can. So this bridge right here, I had it overlaid one time. It worked out like perfectly where if I go into the bridge, let's see if I can do it again. I'm gonna try and do it quick before I
Sure, no problem. Alfonso says this must have taken a lot of time and work.
And I did this like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and I never
Yeah,
I never
it's-
acted on it.
It's put on the back burner. I mean, you could always return to it. This is content that's evergreen and it won't ever go away. So you could always, I guess, hop back on it if you wanted to.
Yeah, so this is there it is. The bridge with the Espion kind of perfectly matches.
Yes.
What's really interesting is after I had made this entire the mega leak from like I think the mega leak was 2 years ago or something like that. I don't remember if the Terra leak. And they came out with so much EX era like inspiration. So all the original artworks from the EX era. I'm gonna see if this stuff interests me so much. Let's see if I go to Twitter. I'm gonna move it off screen just for a second.
Sure.
And because I remember I was like messaging someone about like what was released. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna find. Here it is. So this is not created by me. This is directly from the Terra leak, meaning it came directly from Pokemon's.
Wow, dude, it's almost
like-
it almost matches yours.
Yeah. It came directly from Pokemon. I'm trying to zoom out here. Again, I'm up. Here we go. So, yeah.
Wow.
I was very proud of myself on this one. And then there's this photo which even similar to like these two buildings. So a little bit of a different I know it's going crazy. I'm trying to work, but and let's see what the other images they had. So you can see that this was their rendering that they had in source files, and you can see it's in the background of. Oops.
There you go.
It's in the background of Holland Farmer. This one Holland Mentor. So they used these like assets.
Yeah.
And these are just drawings from their source file, which is it's so cool. Here's more images. So this is an image that there was a copy of this floating around for years, but it was basically like 144p. It was like so blurry you couldn't see any. Nobody knew where it came from. Nobody knew like what the source of it was. Turns out it's from some random website and someone had saved it, like uploaded it, but you can't see it anymore on the website. But someone managed to somehow extract it from Pokemon. So here's some more inspiration. So these are, I think, like actual pictures of like inspiration for their card art.
Yeah.
It's very like I want to say like cathedral-like or gothic-like that they used like for these artworks. So you can see the Slowpoke kind of the Hypnosidink.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is what I have in the back burner that'll probably never get turned into an actual video, but
dude, you did amazing work
cool.
though. Yeah. Thank you for sharing this. This is incredible. You did so much work on this, and you nailed the design almost perfectly, and Pokemon like just matching it with Pokemon with what they did.
The cards are extremely detailed. You have cards like Rayquaza that show the hopefully it shows up. Show like the Holland symbol, the steel symbol from Holland Lake.
Oh yeah.
You have the Dragonite Delta species. So every single card shows a little bit. Here you get a really nice view from above.
Yes.
You can see the buildings. You can see the circular formation. You can see the tower, the trees. And so I used to have like a document somewhere where like I put everything together on every single card that had a piece of the region. There is also something I didn't notice this. This is another YouTuber had kind of already made the lore video, though not with the rendering that I have, but I want to say it's Trapinch from Dragon Frontiers. Not Trapinch. Oh, I need to remember. Let me see. Let me just look at the Dragon Frontiers set list real quick. There's apparently like another whole where maybe Heracross? Nope. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm trying to just off the top of my head remember which card has what I'm looking for. Dragonair probably has it. So this island in the back is actually supposed to be, I think it's a floating island. I don't know why I can't remember what card it is that shows it. Is there a Shroomish?
That artwork though was really nice of the Dragonair. It's so weird to see Dragonair on a green card.
I love Delta Species cards.
I hope they bring that back. I think a lot of people would like to experience Delta Species.
Kind of see the mountain. Here you kind of see it in the background in the top left. I don't know why. I can't remember what card. There's one card that just shows it. Why can't I remember it? I need to look at it. We go to
I'll admit, I get Paldea. I get Paldea vibes from looking at the Holland region. The circular nature of the Holland region, like the research center, reminds me of the school of Paldea. Just centered.
Honestly, I love when they like put connecting locations or like put an actual location into sets. There's a lot of sets that have lore into it. So I know like we have, I think Perfect Order. I think we just opened a Lumio City card.
Yes.
And I think if you look at a bunch of cards, they're all in Lumio City. There are a lot of sets that have that type of interconnection between all the cards. Where? This Nidoking has it. There's one card in particular, and I don't know why my brain just cannot remember which one it. The Wooper. It's the Wooper. The floating island is shown very clearly in the Wooper, and you kind of see it in a bunch of other different cards.
Oh yeah,
like this Nidoking.
Nidoking, yeah, I see it.
And I think maybe even in the Totodile, you see it in the clouds. It's actually above ground. The explanation for this, I don't have. I don't know why there's a floating island, and I actually didn't notice it until someone else had made a video saying there is a floating island. The Shelgon has floating above the sea. What's the lore behind it? I don't know, but
dude, you got some people in the live chat right now that be really interested in seeing it.
Well, hopefully before 2026, perhaps something can get put together. But
yeah,
we'll see. But yeah, so before I want to kind of continue with I feel like I'm taking up a lot of time. But before we go back to the Lightning League, I want to just show off just 2 or 3 cards.
Sure, yeah, that'd be great.
Usually you said you show off your cards, so
yeah, this is your time to shine.
For just a second.
If you got something cool to show, that's absolutely, yeah.
I always forget which screen I'm supposed to be clicking on. There it is.
Perfect.
All
there
right.
you go.
So the first one, I'm going to show 3 things. The first one is going to be my binder of EX era reverse hollows. This is everything here is from when I was a kid. I haven't bought anything. These are all Delta Species. I'm trying to see if I can. Yeah, these are all the Delta Species. You got like Dragon Frontiers, Crystal Guardians.
Wow, I have like none of these cards.
And these are all things I opened as a kid. This is actually between me and like my best friend when I was growing up. He just kind of gave me his collection when he knew I was like super into Pokemon.
Yeah.
But almost everything is hollow or reverse hollow. I have an insane amount of bulk from this era. And funny enough, some of the bulk itself is like pretty expensive.
Yeah.
I
was looking at Ditto card. You're not wrong. Yeah, some bulk does go for a lot.
The Ditto like Charmander, Bulbasaur, Pikachu from Delta Species. It's basically this card here.
Oh, some people want to see the Ditto again too. Oh, the Ditto Mr. Mime.
Yeah, so there's also a Charmander, a Bulbasaur, Squirtle.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Yeah.
I was going through my bulk the other day and I found the Charmander. I ended up giving it away to someone at Credi. But even the non-hollow is like, I think it's like a $30-$40 card.
Wow.
it's pretty crazy. I'll show off a few. I love these cards so much.
Dittos have skyrocketed in price ever since Pocopia came out too. Like they just went even higher. They were wondering if they could see the regular Ditto as well.
Oh, the regular Ditto, yeah. I'll take it out. So all these cards are pretty much moderate play. These are like childhood.
That's cute. Love it.
Like the foiling on them is so cool.
Yeah. And it's clay art too. A lot of people, there's people that collect just clay art cards.
Yeah, this is a Yukimori card. There are 2 clay art, and usually Yukimori gets all the attention. The other is I cannot pronounce it. It's like Sachiko Adochi. This is EX Deoxys has probably the most unique reverse hollow pattern of any. I'm gonna see if I can turn my other. The most unique hollow pattern of probably any set ever.
Wow, yeah. That is one crazy hollow foil pattern. The only time you see something that crazy is like from like McDonald's promos.
Which is why it's not. Let me close this. There we go. I couldn't see myself, so it wasn't focusing, but
yeah, we can see the hollow foil. There we go. Yeah. That's unique.
And then what's also crazy about the EX era is that every single set has a different reverse hollow. One of my favorites, let's see if I can find Unseen Forces.
Matthew Morin, welcome to the Credi crew. Thank you for joining us.
So this one is like the most 3D. Let's see if I can get it.
Oh boy.
We're not.
Ian with Ian is asking, show me a Jolteon I've never seen before. And thank you for
show me a Jolteon I've never seen before.
Thank you, Ian, for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate it, man. You'll have to get with Professor Metri here to get you the Jolteon you've never seen before.
Oh, he's been asking me for months, and I just keep putting it off. we even recorded together, by the way.
Yeah, I remember seeing you in his video. It was great.
Yeah, so I can't get this to do. I can't get it to. Okay, I might need to find a different one if I have.
Little Skibbity Boy 34 Credi, can you bless me? I bless you, little Skibbity Boy. You have been blessed. Bless all your polls. Good luck on all your polls. May your polls be blessed and plentiful.
I'm like 90% sure it's Unseen Forces that has the really deep Pokeball, but I don't have that many Unseen Forces reverses. And funny enough, I do have one. I do have another one that might have graded it or something like that.
Mid-Heaven Moon, if you don't mind. Also link Ian with Ian.
I'm looking for a Delta Speed. The Sandstorm cards also had like crazy refractive reverse hollows.
I do have the EX Sandstorm Raichu. I got at Card Party 3 last year.
That's a pretty what does it look? I'm trying to remember what it looks like.
He is kind of hunched down and doing an electric attack. I think he has like a blue orb or bubble around him or something like that.
The EX, it's the EX one.
Yeah, it is a Raichu EX.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like inside of an electric field or something like that. It's pretty sweet.
So here's like a Delta species that has the gold border. That's also holographic. And here's another Delta species one where you can see more of like you don't really see too much in this one. Yeah, these cards are like, one, because I opened these as a kid. But I just love these cards. Here's an instance of like every set having some sort of weird random reverse hollow. This is a reverse hollow with all the set symbols in the back.
Oh, that's so cool. Love it. I wish they would be more creative with their reverse hollows. Those are awesome.
Yeah, and I love that the reverse hollows here, like, they feel like here is a Holon Phantoms one. And even so, if it's a rare in a set, it also has a different holofoiling, which I'll see if I have an example to show you. Differs from even just being a rare to an uncommon in the same set and having a reverse hollow.
Big T says, thank you for holding up the normal Ditto. I was curious because I have the Energy Hollow / Pokeball Hollow from Fire Red Leaf Green.
So here's one of those examples where Fire Red Leaf Green, if it's a rare, it gets that little Pokeball in the box.
Yeah.
But if it's not a rare, it just gets the regular treatment of reverse foiling.
I love that. That looks so good.
So every single set has some sort of weird, unique. Here's another example. Ready? This is an Ampharos from Dragon Frontier, where the reverse hollow. See if I can get it to focus.
Yep, it
has gold naming, gold foiling on the name, and also the bottom is foiling, but the name is gold if it's a reverse hollow rare, and only the rares get that treatment.
Wow.
And only reverse hollows get which is why the reverse hollows are so much like sought after. My light turned off again. It's too bright and my my charger can't keep up with it. Here's another Yukimori
Why
play.
not? Yeah.
Why not? I picked it up. Why not? But yeah, so that's part one. The next two parts are fairly quick. But that's my EX Fang. My favorite card probably in my collection, because it is my favorite Pokemon, is
it lenticular?
Deoxys. It's the lenticular.
I knew it. I had a feeling it was the lenticular one. You're so lucky, man.
This thing is so it's so much better in person too.
Mm-hmm.
And like when you do just like the quick flip, and it changes like instantly.
Yeah.
It's like it's so crazy.
That's such an awesome card. So unique, and it's the only card, small standard Pokemon size, right? That's ever been lenticular.
Yeah. I can't see the chat, so I can't see what people are responding. But
Dreamy Dono says, I have a Delta Species Hollow Salamence, and it's probably one of the coolest hollows I've ever seen.
That's a really nice one. Also, I don't think I have that one. For whatever reason, like my brain recognizes, like knows exactly which one it is, and like. But.
Yeah, I remember looking into getting that Deoxys lenticular, but it's out of my price range.
I was wondering why it was so familiar. I do have it.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so awesome.
So the reverse hollows are a lot cooler because just the gold foiling everywhere and the name, and they make them pop a little more. But
that's awesome. Thanks for sharing that.
And last but not least, I told you I collected EX Full Arts.
Yes.
And then there's one in particular that I collect. And I just got it a brand new card party binder so I can separate it from.
I was going to say, that doesn't look familiar to me. That card party binder I've never seen before.
Brand new binder from this card party, but it is the Pokemon Ranger. Which,
oh my gosh.
Hold on. Let's see if I can go like this.
3, 4, 5, 6. No way you filled up this entire binder. Dude, it keeps going. Oh my gosh, you got so many Pokemon Ranger cards.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, about 11 or 12 pages. So I think I have just under 90 or something like that. Times 10, but the double-sided 12, 11. I have like 8. Yeah, so it's like 88, 89. Yeah, 88, 89.
Yeah,
of that. So I don't remember how I got the first one, but somehow I just fell in love with it, and 2, I used to play Pokemon Ranger as a kid, and I loved that game. So I was like, you know what, might as well pick them up, and they're really cheap. So nobody else better go buy them because I'm still buying them here whenever I can. The damage one, I buy them in any condition because they're going. Damage ones I'll buy for as low as $2.
Yeah.
And near mint I'll buy for as high as $8.
I remember buying Pokemon Ranger because I think that was the game that was the only way you can get a Manaphy, and it's like Fion through breeding. Like Pokemon Ranger, you had to get the Manaphy through that. I think. Am I remembering?
I mean, I think I only played the first Pokemon Ranger.
That's the one
and
I
the
played
one
too.
memory I don't remember the Fiona. The one memory I have is trying to catch the Mew, which I don't even remember how you unlock it. I just remember it being like so difficult, and I did it on mine, so I did it for all my friends. And yeah, it's like a core memory for catching Mew.
So I think what it was is that, yeah, Fiona, I had to get that in the main games, but the only way you can get that is by getting Manaphy from Pokemon Ranger. And there was some way you were able to transfer Manaphy to the main game. And then in the main game, you breed Manaphy with a Ditto or something, and then you'll get the egg. That was the only thing I remember.
All right, so I took up a long time of your stream, but I appreciate you giving me the stage.
Absolutely, that's okay, man. Absolutely. We've had long streams before. I think Bikini Dratini, she was like 3 hours, I think.
It's fun to just yap.
yeah, and that's how we get along so well. There's a lot to talk about too. But we're gonna do one quick round, lightning round of Pokemon questions. I got 5 questions. Favorite Pokemon?
Deoxys.
First Pokemon video game you ever played?
Pokemon Yellow.
Same here. Let's go. Yellow. Favorite Pokemon card and or set?
Favorite Pokemon card. I won't say it's the Lenticular Deoxys. I think it's a favorite card like for me to own. I'm gonna get back to you on that, but favorite set is gonna be Delta.
Which one was that?
Delta Species.
Delta Species. Gotcha.
For a favorite set.
So I know you said you don't really open up packs much anymore. So I guess this next question would probably be not relevant. It was going to be like, what is your current Pokemon card chase?
Honestly, I don't really have one.
Yeah,
if
that's
I
what I
had
figured.
to, if I had to like put a chase or something, which I will never go for it, but salty that I never got it, is a gold card from Crown Zenith, whether it's the Palkia, Dialga, Giratina, or Arceus. I opened so much Crown Zenith, and I never got a single gold card. And I always was just like, it's gonna be the next one. It's gonna be the next one.
Never came.
Yeah, and at the price of Crown Zenith now, I probably wouldn't do it. But yeah, I feel like Pokemon owes me for the amount of Crown Zenith I at the time.
I feel like that's how Legend of Luke feels when it comes to like hunting down a Charizard from Phantasmal Flames. He's just opening up a pack every day of Phantasmal, trying to get that Charizard. And then the last question is my usual curveball. What's for dinner today?
Honestly, I'm not sure. So I cook almost every single day.
Oh, that's right. I remember you told me you're a phenomenal cook.
Yeah. I probably will not be cooking tonight because it's already 9:45. And I didn't make anything before. Yesterday I had steak, broccoli, and mac and cheese.
That sounds great.
I made the steak. The broccoli was freezer that I put in the air fryer, and then boxed mac and cheese cannot be beat. So, I think it's always funny, like getting like a prime steak, like a prime ribeye.
Yeah.
And we'll get them from Costco in a bulk thing. I put them in air bag, freezer bags, and then the sides are always boxed mac and cheese or instant mashed potatoes, which I honestly find is always better than just making it myself.
Sounds so good.
Mac and cheese is like, I can make a better mac and cheese, but the cost of cheese to make a mac and cheese is actually so expensive for like good quality tasty cheese. So boxed mac and cheese it is. And then instant mashed potatoes. I don't think I've ever made mashed potatoes that's better than instant mashed potatoes. You just add a little bit more butter or cream or something to it, and I've never made anything better. It's the best thing there is.
It sounds great. You know what I found out also is that you could just like stick a baked potato after poking it with holes and stuff, and just stick it in a microwave, and then it'll just make it so nice and it'll be warm and soft on the inside. Just found that out too. Sounds good. But yeah, I remember when we were first talking, you were saying how good of a chef you were. I'm still waiting for those food pictures in our Discord.
Oh, after tonight, I'll put in I'm gonna make a list. The Matoba design video, and pictures of food. I'm gonna write it down. So.
Yeah, because there's 2 I think YouTube videos that you mentioned. yeah, you could like maybe post that in this, you know, in the like we have the self-promote area. And then the food stuff, the food section. Because I remember when we were first talking, you're like talking about all the awesome food that you can, because you're basically a chef.
Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm basically a chef. Growing up, I wanted to be, and my parents didn't let me. They said, you're going to go to school for something. And I chose engineering, which honestly, no regrets. One, I love my job. Two, I think if I was working in a kitchen, I would hate my job. I think it's much more enjoyable to have it as a hobby than anything else.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Metri, if you're ready, we can get back into the pack battles. I'll copy and paste some names, and we'll get on to round 3. We'll do a subscriber giveaway right now, everybody, and then we'll do a member giveaway after that. So if you'd like to sign up as a member, feel free. Don't have to, but it'll get you shots at giveaways every single week on the Lightning League. Okay, just added a bunch of names. We're up to 106, ladies and gents. Now, this wheel has run on empty. There is absolutely no fuel, no fire left in this wheel. So, there's only one thing to do. Who's left in the live chat? Is there anybody left? Let's go. Let's fire up the live chat. Paint it orange for me. Charizard, let's go. Fire it up. Fire spin. Alrighty.
You got such a good chat.
Thank you, man. I feel we have a great community here, man. I love our community so much, and you know everybody's also so well behaved too, which is awesome. It's very rare we get anybody who's like causing, you know, a little bit of a ruckus, but that's what the mods are here for too. They keep the streets clean. All right, everybody, you did your job. I'll do my job. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, is it? Oh, it was close. My moderator, Lord Helmix, almost won that, but congratulations, KMC Queenie. All right, first subscriber here. We'll write down your name, and then we'll see who you're going up against. Okay, KMC Queenie, got you. We're going to remove you from the giveaway wheel and shuffle it up again. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go!
Congratulations, Frosty. You're the winner subscriber giveaway.
All right. Frost. Shoot. All right. We'll start round 3.
Round 3. 3, 2, 1, go!
So aside from Pokemon, you said you're an engineer. What kind of engineering do you do? This is your 9-to-5 job?
Yeah, I was software. I now do like system design, which is, you know, I originally did engineering because school. I was part of the robotics team. I don't know if you've ever, there's a organization called First Robotics where high schools all around the country and even middle schools now have teams where you need to build a robot in a 6 or 7 week period to then compete against all of these other robots. And every year there's a specific game that the robots have to play. You'd have one driver who moves the robot around, and you'd have one operator who controls all the other parts of the robot. And it was just so much fun. These robots were pretty big. They're usually about like, I don't know, like 100 pounds ish. They're about like 3 by 3 or smaller 2 by. They're fairly large. They can get as tall as 3 or 4 feet. Yeah. So I was all 4 years of high school. I was building robots and tinkering and doing stuff like that. And I'm a very avid gamer and computer user. So naturally, I lean towards software engineering because I sat at a computer all day playing video games, and then also like enjoyed the engineering portion. And after a few years, just through job changes and iterating, I eventually landed a job as a system design, where now instead of doing the actual programming, which honestly I used to thought I loved, realized I didn't like it as much as I thought I did once I left it. Now I do a lot more design. So at large corporations, business people want things done, and I design how it's going to happen logistically. But Midheaven Moon, who is one of your mods, asked, how has AI affected my job? Which is kind of funny. We're getting into like AI talk, real life stuff here on the Pokemon channel.
I mean, honestly,
to be honest,
it's stuff that I like to talk about because it's, you know, yeah, we're a Pokemon channel, but I also want to get to know you personally a little bit too.
I would say it hasn't really affected me at all. The company I work for is very cautious. So I know I have friends who are similar fields that pretty much their company has signed up for every AI platform there is, from Claude, ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, licenses for all of them, gave them to all the employees, and basically just said, go crazy. And basically all of that is just to test whether AI is improving performance of employees, or like what the actual use case is. And my company has been very cautious to sink money into that kind of stuff. We don't really have a lot of AI stuff going on.
Same here. I'm in the world of the automotive part design, and when it comes to design work on these computer-aided design systems, like I guess I do fear AI a little bit, but as of now, I don't see it affecting right now my job. I haven't heard any hints about it.
Neither do I.
Spyron MK 2011, CrediFilms, I'm trying to master set your point energies or signed energies. Can you sign my fairy type energy? And if I can find maybe a dragon type? Absolutely, Spyron, I don't mind. Have to find a way to get me the cards to sign, whether it's at an event or if you feel free to send them. I have my PO box on the channel and in the link in the description. I would be more than happy to sign them. Okay, we got some points to tally up. We did get Frostchew. Frostchew got a very nice Rowlet art rare. Toasty! And he also got Skarmory, so that puts him at 70 points. Let's tally up points here for KMC Queenie. 10 points, 10 points, 20 points total. Frostchew got 50 points for the art rare. 20 points for the Skarmory, putting him at 70 points. Congratulations, Frostchew. You are a legend. Alrighty. Yeah, honestly, if it wasn't for my job, I would not be able to do this Lightning League. I need to have my full-time job in order to do this.
I think we all do.
Yeah, I mean, it's very rare. Like, outside of maybe the bigger Pokemon content creators like Pokerev and Leonhard and Unlisted Leaf, your average Joe or Jane like you and me, we need to have our jobs in order to do these things.
You know, you'd be surprised that like even bigger creators have full-time jobs.
Yeah.
For Alex Ketchum, always talks about his ad agency that he works for, or he works at. Powder is a fairly large content creator and still has his full-time job, and he actually works at Rare Candy, which is why people always think he's sponsored by Rare. He actually works there, and he's a big advocate for it. And I also love Rick. Not sure with the app or not. But yeah, so there's always I guess an illusion that content creators are just doing this all the time, but we're not. Only after 5.
Yeah. And you also work with the Card Party team, if I remember right. You work.
I do.
with
What's funny
Pat.
is in the entire long yap session that I had, I didn't talk once about Credi, which
that was on
an
my list of
absolute blast.
topics. That was on my list of topics to talk about.
Card Party is insane. It is a one-of-a-kind event that happens 3 times a year, so it's actually 3 of a kind every year. But I think just being able to, I want to say maybe it is a little different for me for 2 reasons. One, as a feature creator and also as someone who works at Card Party, I have a different experience than just an attendee. Though 2 years ago in Orlando, Card Party 2, I was there as an attendee, and I can still say it was a one of a that was amazing. As a creator, it is incredible. I think it's so fun to interact with all these people you only ever see on, and I don't think that is actually specifically to creators, because all the attendees have the exact same opportunity. And just being able to, like, I don't know, just being able to hang out with them is just like it's an experience that is unlike anything else, because we consume so much YouTube, so much content, and to like bring it to real life is not something you do anywhere else. I'm never probably going to ever meet any of the cooking channel YouTubers I meet, or the YouTubers I meet. But here I'm hanging out with all the Pokemon YouTubers that I watch, and now they're like my friends and everything. We work together. Just sitting at the same table, like eating lunch or dinner or whatever, getting us like walking around the event itself together is very surreal. And I feel like there's no possible way to explain it unless you go. And I think even as an attendee, which again, when I went a few years ago, there's always just so much to do, and they're always making it better and adding more things, so that it's not just a card convention like Collecticon where you're just like browsing around tables. All the sponsors that go always bring something fun for the attendees. This year there was like a pull-up bar challenge. You can either hold on pull-ups, your name got put onto a list, and whoever got the most on either category won a prize. I don't know what it was exactly. There was claw machines from some of the sponsors.
I hope they bring that to Fort Lauderdale. I'd like to try that out.
I hope so. Honestly, everything is just so fun. Box GG was doing. I'm not a huge fan of like the slab packs or card packs, things like that.
Yeah.
But they were doing it demonstrations, but you can like pack battle your friend on like a giant screen, which is like super cool, and it like uses their animations and stuff, and just for fun, which is cool. And then just the venue itself that was there was really nice. And being able to like interact with, so as a creator, I'm not a very big creator, so I don't really have any fans, but I did meet my first fan in real life who recognized me. Even as a creator going, even I'm smaller, so I kind of am the fan of all these other creators.
That's how I feel too. I'm in the same kind of boat as you. Like, it's rather surreal though when somebody does come up to you and ask you, "Hey, I watch your content," and it's such a humbling experience. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy you enjoy the content.
It really is crazy that our videos are being watched and like by real people.
But that's one of the things that are great about it, is that it brings together Pokemon YouTube creators and viewers that we get a chance to meet, and it's like a down-to-earth environment. Like, I remember at Card Party 2, after the show ended at the end of the day, the creators were just hanging out at the bar, and I was not really, I'm a nobody, but I was going there and I was talking with them, hanging out. I was getting signatures at the same time, but it's a nice reminder that they're just normal people like you and me, and they're approachable too.
And something that like I've noticed, like the more card parties I go to, it's like the boundary becomes smaller and smaller. So like Alex Catchum, met him at the first time at probably Card Party 2. Literally just said hi to him. Danny Phantom, Nate and Marie, but mostly Marie. Nate's usually very busy, so Marie's always hanging out with everyone else. The first few card parties, I just say hi briefly. Same, also, Denarion, who's really, really cool. Like, you just say hi to them quickly. Second one, you get a little bit more conversation, and then now this card party, first thing I saw Alex, he ran up to give me a hug.
Oh.
And I was like, that's so cool. Like, we're just friends now. And so every single one just like builds and builds on the last card party that we went to.
Have you been to each one?
And
all of them?
I did not go to Tampa. I think I didn't go to the first one, and I didn't go to Tampa. I think I went to all the other ones.
Okay. I missed you in Tampa then.
Yeah.
Well, are you going to be at Fort Lauderdale?
Now that I work for Card Party, I'm going to be at all of them. I make content for the Instagram page, along with me and Bikini Dratini and Catamal, who Catamal does the actual managing of the page. Me and Ashley make the content. On the day of the event, everything posted by Card Party is always from Kat. She's going around like crazy for all the meet and greet announcements, all the main stage stuff, all the sponsored stuff, everything that's going on, the live stage, the battle stage. She's posting all of that on the 3 days, and then between the card parties in between, me and Ashley are taking the content that we recorded, editing it, and giving it to Kat to post periodically so that the Card Party page stays alive while it's between shows. It's been a lot of fun. It's also it's pretty stressful, I'd say. It's a very cool position to be in, but not quite as easy as it seems. And maybe it's easier for some people, but I am not used to recording content out and about in real life. I don't usually go to too many card shows aside from Card Party. I've been to a few Collecticons.
No, same shows. Here. I'm in the same boat.
But recording content in real life was not my forte. So the first Card Party, I was very nervous. I was like, really, it was like nervous breakdown every single day. Always constantly sweating, like constantly running around, hoping everything is good enough. And the first one, it was a test for everyone, because that was our first time as a team getting together. Me, Ashley, and we were all in the same boat, kind of thing. We didn't know like what exactly we were going to be making. We tried to plan ahead as much as possible. All the planning you do, the event is huge, and there's so much going on.
Yeah.
And trying to get the right things at the right time, and like coordinating with them too, for the first time around in Seattle was a little bit difficult. But second time around, I think we improved a lot. The videos that Bikini Dratini made, that Ashley made, are so funny, and I can't wait for them to get released. I record a lot of content. Unfortunately, so I've been going through some of the footage. My mic that I was using, which it's a DJI Mic 3. It's a great mic, and I was using an iPhone 7. I just bought a new phone also because my other one literally broke on the way to Card Party. And so I spent $80 Ubering to Apple to go buy a new phone. California's expensive, but
Wow.
I went and bought a new phone. I had a 17 Pro. I had the new DJI mics, and a lot of the audio was just not coming out good. So I'm gonna have to be a little creative in how I make some of the videos. I do a lot of like vendor interviews, because they wanted us to use like what we're good at and bring it to the Card Party page. Ashley is very personable. She's very good at interacting with people.
Yeah.
Like she's very trendy. She knows like the current social media trends and like what's going on. So she does those kinds of videos, and they're so funny.
Well, you could, if the audio is not too good on your end, maybe do some narration.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do some sort of voiceover, and the thing is, I was doing a lot of interviews with vendors and like their experience, like how they started, like, and I was trying to highlight vendors who aren't just there to like buy and sell, but like ones that were like, for instance, one of them was it was three best friends who basically they used to just play video games together. They met in person, they started collecting together, and eventually they just started. And I thought that was like a nice story. I had one who it was another vendor who started vending because the price of cards were getting expensive for his local store, and he's like, I started vending so I can work towards getting cards for players at my store, which is like, that's the type of thing you want to hear. Like these are the type of vendors at Card Party. They're not
that's
just
like Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom did the same thing. He was creating a store to get cards for the players.
Yeah. Big T093 said at Card Party do voice. We don't have any voice. I don't know if that's something he'd ever, like, Pat would ever want to bring. I don't think he wants it to make it like some mega event. I think he wants to really keep it YouTuber, TikTok, Instagram, like creator to fan interaction, which at Card Party, like we're always walking around just like doing whatever, whether we're in like the lobby or in the vendor hall, whatever, and you can stop literally any creator. Like Alex is always walking around. You always have Powder. You have Pokey C's was there. I don't know if the Team Rocket guy who's on.
I've seen him.
He was there with his whole crew, and you know, everyone just stops and talks to them, and they're always willing, and everyone like it's a very like easygoing environment.
I think the best way that he described it, Pat said it was like Pokemon summer camp is the way he described it.
That was actually, it's funny, it's one of the creators on, I think on stage said it out loud when they were he was asking one of the creators, like, what do you think of Card Party? It's like, it feels like I'm going to camp.
Yeah,
and Pat like held on to that and then kept saying it over and over because it is true. It's going to meet like friends and other people.
That's the vibe I get too. I'd like to come earlier now. That way I can like hang out with people before, you know, the official Card Party day, because sometimes Card Party starts before Card Party starts, like on a Wednesday or a Thursday.
People always get there on Thursday and everyone's just hanging out doing something.
Yeah, I look forward to it. Florida, I'm all set for Florida. I'll be there.
Looking forward to seeing you. I don't think I've met you in person.
We never met in person. No.
You said you were at Orlando, correct?
I was in Orlando and I was in Tampa.
So
yeah.
I was also in Orlando, but I don't think we knew who we were.
We probably didn't cross paths.
We were both. Yeah, we were
recall.
both much smaller, and we were both nobodies at the time. But now we've both made a name for ourselves.
We'll see. I guess I don't know how much of a name I've made, but
you'd be surprised.
Outside of my community, like I always enjoy seeing my community. Like I always want to take like a CrediFilms family picture together. Like last year, we did our first CrediFilms channel picture together at near the Ruby and Sapphire background pictures. I'd like to do the same thing this year. So if anybody is at Card Party in Fort Lauderdale, definitely pay attention to our Discord, because we have a Card Party section in our Discord where I'll be, you know, relaying information of like, hey, let's meet here. This is what my schedule is like. This is where I'm staying, what hotel I'm at. So hopefully we can coordinate and we can all hang out. All right, I think I'm going to spin this giveaway wheel. This is the member giveaway wheel. We'll select 2 contestants for this. Everybody, we're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's get another 2 names. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Fort Lauderdale. Giant Ewok, congratulations! Guy donated 50 gifted memberships at the beginning, and yeah, Arceus has blessed you.
So now he has, if he wins this upcoming pack battle, he gets put into Lightning Legend, and then keeps moving down until eventually possible.
What was that? Lightning Legend, and then what?
And then eventually he'll keep moving up the bracket until potentially he versus the boss with me.
Well, he can. No, he has to win his pack battle today. Like that's the thing.
He has to win first, correct?
He has to win first, and then we're gonna take all the winners of today's episode, and we're gonna put him on a wheel. So he has to still go through a random wheel, one more random wheel to potentially battle. Giant Ewok, we're gonna remove you from the giveaway wheel, and we're gonna shuffle it up again. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Bring it on, Professor, he says. And he is going up against Siltria. Congratulations, Siltria. All right. Siltria.
My camera's a little higher than it usually is because of the bigger tripod that I put on my desk, so I'm not used to looking. So I haven't really been giving good eye contact to the chat today.
I am terrible at eye contact as well. I'm not gonna lie. Round 4. Let's begin.
Round 4. 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, starting off with the giant Ewok. Yeah, when it comes to cameras, I was actually considering maybe redoing my camera a little bit and zooming it in on my face a little bit more, or messing around and trying it vertically instead. Because I know for my face cam, there's a lot of stadium. Like you see on the left and right of me, it's a lot of stadium.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. Like a lot of Pokemon YouTubers, or a lot of YouTubers in general, they just show the body and the head. And for me, I guess I show a lot of the background here, the stadium, which is supposed to be kind of like our Lightning League stadium. Nothing. Nada. Not a thing. Looks good. You like it? Okay. I'll keep it as is. There's only so much. I'm using a webcam, actually. I don't have, you know, a big like Canon camera or something like that. I just use this. It's like a 4K webcam that I use, and it does the job.
Honestly, the best webcam is an old iPhone, like iPhone 10, iPhone 11, which are now you can get them like $100, $150. Their camera quality is like, it's literally insane how good their quality is.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never used an Apple product before. Well, no, that's a lie. I've used a Mac, but for phones, I have Android.
What's you said your computer's a Mac?
No, I've used Mac before, but outside of using a Mac, like during an internship that I had, I haven't used any other Apple product. Hey, Starmie! We got the full art Starmie, Mega Starmie.
Ooh,
nice hit. I think we should meme that up. Let's what's a good meme? Death Star. We'll blow up the Death Star. All right, who was that for? That was for the giant Ewok. Oh, that was a perfect meme for him. No way. The Ewoks were celebrating, giant Ewok. Oh, we gotta disco this up for you, Dom. Well, let's this out. It's been a while. It's the last super rare. Let's go, Dom. Disco it up. Oh, where's we lost Metri. Let's get him on here. Metri. There we go. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Sweet. This is our first time we pulled the Mega Starmie on the channel, I think. It's just the regular full art, but that's okay. Very nice. Okay, good job, giant Ewok. One step closer to facing Metri. All right, Siltria. Well, it'll be good. I'm looking forward to seeing you at Card Party.
100%. I will say, and I almost feel bad about this, is because I am always recording content. I don't hang out a lot until after the event is over.
Yeah, like after all 3 days, or after each day.
Ooh, after each day.
We did get a nice.
The first card party, or not the first card party, the Card Party Seattle, which is the first one I worked.
Yeah.
We were doing same day editing because like we thought that's like what we should do, and that was like as a team decision. And that one I literally didn't hang out with anyone. I would like record footage all day, go up to my room or something, or we had like a little office to use and edit videos. And that was difficult. And we learned that like we don't need to make same day, like the reels that we post at Card Party aren't going to necessarily need to be viewed at Card. what's more important is the day of announcements, the meet and greets, the pack battle announcements, the live stage announcements, etc. like that, and like where everything is for the day, that type of thing is more important to get featured during the event. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, the first in Seattle, it was, which is also partially like why I was so like stressed out and like felt time crunch and everything, is because like I had to record, edit everything.
I did something similar, honestly, at Card Party 3 last year. I had an editor with me, Dakota, and he was filming with me. And then our other editor, Angel, he wasn't able to attend Card Party 3, but he stayed behind. And so every day we would just send him footage. And so we were pumping out shorts. I'm pretty sure we did it every single day of Card Party. Whether it's me just like, and me and my wife, Lindsay, we were just roaming around the city before Card Party happened, and all the fun things we did, like a mod lunch or going to the aquarium. And then once Card Party happened, we were just like trying to pump out content as much as we could. But it was a lot of work.
Yeah, it is a lot, and you'll probably find that like posting it after might even do better, because like all these people that just left Card Party want to
relive it,
consume more Card Party. Yeah,
you're not wrong. I'll take that advice. Angel
is in the chat, and he's saying
that weekend was fun. I'm sure a lot of caffeine. Yeah, he was like, a lot of Red Bulls were consumed those nights. All right, Giant Ewok, you got 30 points for the full art, 10 points for the holo rare, putting you at 40 points. Oh no, I don't think that's enough, my man. All right, Siltria, you got 50 points for the art rare, 20 points for the EX, putting you at 70 points total. Congratulations, Siltria, you are a Lightning Legend indeed. All right, well, let's add all the Lightning Legends from today's episode onto the boss battle wheel, and we'll see which one of them gets to pack battle against Professor Metri. I really appreciate you, Siltria and Giant Ewok, for being members of the Credi crew as well. Thank you guys so much for the support. All right, Midheaven Moon, if you don't mind, update the leaderboard. Add 70 points to Siltria's leaderboard. Point total, best pull, Auroras, art rare. You are also getting a Thunder Charm in the shape of Raichu's tail, because Raichu is my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, show me a Raichu I've never seen before. That might be a hard one.
Actually, I will show you one right now. I took a video of it already. Yeah, let me pull it up on my phone.
Sweet.
So I do try to record some content for myself, which is funny. Like every card show I go to, I try and find two cards like I've never seen be good for the series, and I never use the footage, which is kind of funny. But let me see.
All right, while you do that, I'll just be adding the names. Okay, let's see.
This is a Pop 27. There's a $10,000 card is what it was listed. It's called Classroom Prize Raichu. I don't actually know anything about it, which is... Oh, wait. Let me move it over. Sorry.
Oh, other way. Yep, there you go.
This way.
Yep.
I don't know anything about it, which is why I took a video of it. And, yeah.
This card is $10,000?
That's what it was listed for. It's Pop 27, so... Wow. And it looks like a older 2012 Japanese promo from Black and White. I don't know what it's from, but honestly, while we're sitting here, I'll do the quick research and see.
Okay.
Because I have no idea.
Dude, oh my gosh. You know, I'm trying to collect all the Raichus that have been released in English, but I make exceptions for Japanese exclusive artwork. So like the Japanese Bulbasaur deck, the Versus series, it has a Raichu card. I think it's a unique Raichu card art. Him sitting down in a chair. So I make exceptions for some unique artworks.
The sitting down with the chair with the balloons?
Balloons?
There's the vending... There's one with balloons, which I actually think is... I'm thinking of
Next Destinies?
Generations.
There's a Raichu with balloons in Next Destinies, I know. Because I literally just bought it not too long ago.
Let me see. Hold on. Next.
All right, Velcro.
Yeah, that's I was confusing that one with the balloon. The Raichu in like the pink room, right?
Yes, yes.
Like, it's like an all pink room.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's not vending series. That's like a deck or something.
It is. It's in a Bulbasaur half deck, which was released only in Japan. It's supposed to give people an intro on how to learn the Pokemon TCG, but in those decks were some exclusive artwork. Do you like Pikachus as well, Andre? Well, Raichu is my favorite Pokemon, so that's why I'm collecting a binder of all Raichus. I'm glad I'm not a Pikachu collector because there's just too many Pikachus out there, especially Japanese promo exclusives. Okay, so this is these are our top Lightning Legends for today. These guys all won their battles: Mr. Mess, Siltria, Frostchew, and Velcro Reacts. These are our 4. And I put them on the boss battle wheel already. All right, everybody, let's shuffle up these names. Let's see who's going to be going up against the one and only Professor Metri. And it's going to be none other than Mr. Meh. All right, Mr. Meh, any last words? Metri's got his packs ready. Mr. Meh. I'll do your little meh and face as well.
Meh and Metri.
That's, yeah, in the month of May. All right, your card is right here. I got yours right here, Professor Metri. Got your wins and losses column. Mr. Meh, since you're in a boss battle, you're going to be going home with the Lightning League Stadium card. Only those who are battling a boss gets these. So win or lose, you're going home with some shiny cardboard.
Ooh.
All right, and we got your packs right here. Let's start the boss battle right now.
Get ready to spark the storm. Boss battle, begin.
All right, Metri, we're gonna alternate. So I'll start off and open up a booster pack for Mr. Meh, and then we'll go back to you. I'm secretly rooting for you, man. I'm secretly rooting for you. All right. First pack from Mr. Meh. I think there's one more art rare. Is there one more art? I don't remember what we put. We pulled an Aurorus and something else. There's nothing in that first pack though. All right, over to you, Metri. I think this might, maybe EX and EXs might be the ones that are deciding this. Rowlet. Okay, Rowlet, Aurorus. Let me see. 1, 2. Okay, all 3 art rares have been pulled. Yeah. All 3 art rares and both secret rares. So the only thing that is going to be winning this are EX cards and holo rares. Perfect. We can see them. Probopass, Scatterbug,
This way.
Naveen, and a Holo Energy. That does count. Holo rares are not guaranteed in every single booster pack. So that is 10
Winning
points.
off a holo rare would feel a little wrong. But
That's how people win though sometimes. You know, that's what I love about the Lightning League is that even cards that are not worth a lot monetarily, they're worth something here on the Lightning League. So we can celebrate a holo rare.
I like the fire version of this card. It's really nice.
Me too. Yeah. And I think Chaos Rising just came out with the water version of it. All right. Whoop-bam! Holo rare to match. Superior. Toasty.
Ooh.
All right.
Alrighty.
Back to you.
All right. I need another holo here to match it.
Or EX or better. EX or holo. Pokepad and a holo.
Ooh, another holo.
Okay.
Let's go.
You know what? Since we know you're in the lead, how about we let you finish off your packs?
All right. Last pack. Lucha.
Scatterbug, Lucio, and nothing. Okay.
No.
Barbaracle. All right. Last pack. This is for Mr. Meh. You need at least a holo rare, but preferably an EX.
What happens if we tie?
We'll have to do market value.
Okay.
So mods, be on standby. We're gonna be doing a trench run. Okay, fine. Well, we're doing trench run. Let's go in the trenches. All right, here we go. Last pack of the live stream, everybody, and then we're gonna get into the end of stream giveaway. Pokepad behind this card. This is what seals your fate, Mr. Meh. Can you do it? No, he didn't. He got a Vivillon. Ooh, by 10 points, Professor Metri. All right, Professor, you have been holding the streak of the YouTubers. I've been on a win streak lately, so you are keeping the streak going. Let's see, Mr. Meh, you got 10 points for the holo rare, but unfortunately, that is not enough to beat his others.
I knew I would win from the beginning.
It sounds like Gonzo. That's like something Gonzo would say too. All right, Metri, I'm gonna give you a win on your scorecard. That way, hopefully you can join us at the end of the year for 2026 finale. Maybe we can add another win to your scorecard.
I mean, if I'm there, it's pretty much guaranteed for.
Sounds great. All right, Mr. Meh, let me get you your team bag here. No boss breakers tonight. Okay. Let's see what we got. So yeah, if he had defeated you, he would have gotten an extra 70 points on the leaderboard and another Thunder Charm. But he still gets to keep what he gets. Bosses are too OP this season. When's the nerfs coming?
Where's the patch note? Where's the patch?
I do have an idea for a brand new stream modifier. We have stream modifiers on the days that we don't have a special guest. Today we're doing the Lightning League original, which means no modifier, but the stream modifiers add a new gameplay mechanic to our live streams. And I do have a new idea for a modifier that may even the odds. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to reveal it just yet. Okay, let's get the end of stream giveaway going. We got a booster pack of Black Bolt. We have a custom card called Andre's Raichu with the attacks Livestream Surge and Boss Battle Blitz. And of course, we have another Friends of CrediFilms card with our Confetti Holofoil. And you'll be getting also the Lightning League sleeve, CrediFilms sleeve. Okay. Get the giveaway form for you guys. All right, replacing the pin message now. All right, everybody, click that link at the top of the live chat, enter in YouTube @handle and your email address. That way I can contact you for shipping details. And while you guys do that, I'll do just a quick merch moment. As we always do, if anybody would like to support the channel and get something cool at the same time, visit our site or our shop on the website, Fourth Wall, and you can browse around and check out some of our custom shirts like Smeagol's Magikarp, Gollum's Gyarados, and, Gorochu t-shirt, along with some of our other products. And each product comes with a custom card. So yeah, a huge shout out to Eric Morton, who decided to buy all the t-shirts, so he has all these cards are coming your way. Eric Morton, the Lugia EX comes with the hat. The Raichu EX comes with the t-shirt. Another Gorochu t-shirt. Custom Golems, Gyarados, and Smeagol's Magikarp. So these are all on the store shop with the t-shirt merch bonuses. Also, Orb Sports Cards and Collectibles. These are our good friends, Orb Sports Cards. They just celebrated their 1-year anniversary, so feel free to check them out. Use our discount code CrediFilms, and you can get 5% off your order. I feel like this Celebi should be worth a lot more money. $103 for this alt art from, was it Chilling Rain? Chilling Rain, yeah. I pulled this.
Fusion Strike.
Fusion Strike. Yeah. Fusion Strike. I pulled this out of a Charizard UPC back when they came out. Remember those with all the Sword and Shield products? I had that was a great one. I got an alt art Celebi out of it.
It's a nice one.
All right. Let's see.
If you want, if when you run the giveaway, whoever wins it, if you want to send me their address, I'll add a full art Mega Zygarde EX in honor of opening the Nihil Zero.
Oh, thank you, Metri.
So
awesome. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I'll definitely
we'll add that to the giveaway.
Sounds great. Yeah, I'll give you the shipping address, and you can then ship out the card to them. So thank you very much. Everybody say thank you to Professor Metri.
I'll see if there's anything else. I have my other binders. I was trying to see what else I have around.
Lord Holnick says, oh, I forgot to mention CrediFilms. I dropped off a bunch of your channel cards and gave them our friends of Credi cards. Oh, thank you, Lord Holnex. I really appreciate that. I'm actually visiting a card shop tomorrow to do a rip party at. So I'll be opening up a bunch of Chaos Rising over there. So it'll be another member exclusive video that we'll be uploading. And we'll see what kind of pulls that we can get during the rip party. And while there, I'm hoping maybe I can establish some connections with this local game shop. All right. And last but not least, also, guys, be sure to check out Professor Metri's YouTube channel. He has a lot of awesome Pokemon card content, and especially his YouTube shorts that he's been just knocking out of the park here. So be sure to check all these YouTube shorts. Just binge watch them. That's what I was doing. Like I was going one after the other, because they're not that long. You know, they're like a minute or under.
Yeah.
Right. Perfect for Instagram. Perfect for YouTube. Right. And you can just keep scrolling. You'll learn a lot. You'll definitely learn a lot. A lot of cards I've never seen before.
And leave your suggestion in the comment for which Pokemon you want to see also.
Yes.
I do take a long time to make videos, but I do take suggestions and I do get to them.
Yes, absolutely. So when you watch one of these YouTube shorts, put in a comment of what Pokemon you would like to see. You already showed me a Raichu on our stream today. So I'm just going to put a suggestion out there on behalf of my wife. Her favorite Pokemon is Articuno. So show us an Articuno we've never seen before. I know you've done Zapdos. Sure. You've done Zapdos already. So maybe an Articuno someday.
I'll add it to the list. I have a running Google Doc of all the suggestions.
Awesome. All right, guys. Let's we're gonna actually do a clean slate here. Control A. Delete, copy, paste. I think we waited long enough. I think we can roll this wheel. Guys, let's do one more fire wheel spin, everybody. One more fire wheel spin. This is the last giveaway of the entire night. This is for the Black Bolt booster pack, custom card, custom sleeve, friends of CrediFilms, as well as the card from Professor Metri, the full art Mega Zygarde. Charizard, one more fire spin, please. All right, chat. We are going in
3, 2, 1. Let's go! Who is our end of stream giveaway winner? Spyron MK 2011. Congratulations.
Let's turn off that voice mod before I forget. You know, I did that during the finale, and none of the Pokemon YouTubers that were on with me said anything. They all kept their mouths shut.
For how long?
Oh man, dude, it was like a good, probably 2 minutes or something. I had this voice on, the magic chords, and it was going for a good 2 minutes or something.
It's when you start talking normally and your brain doesn't know the voices, but your voice sounds like that, where it's just like, okay, wait, what's going on?
Yeah, I think it might have been Rock Sandy who might have broke, and then Chris Pie TCG was like, dude, why'd you say something? Like, we were all being so quiet. Oh man. All right. Let me get that one. All right, everybody. That's going to be doing it for this live stream. A little bit of a long one, but that's okay. It was a great conversation, and that's how you know we get along great, is that when we have very long conversations. Guys, if you don't mind, just big thank you to Professor Metri. Dude, thank you so much for coming on the live stream and, you know, spending time with us and opening up some packs here. We really appreciate it.
I mean, this was a blast. I had a great time, and I hope I'm able to make it for the end of year portion also, so that I can once again take my place as the Lightning League legend and the Lightning King. I don't know what you call the winners, but
they're usually called boss breakers if they beat us.
Boss breakers. Yeah, that's gonna be me. But this is a blast. I appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. Hey, for anybody that is new to your channel, or seeing you for the first time, where can they follow you?
I'm just only gonna shout YouTube and Instagram. YouTube is good for watching some of the other older long that I have, and Instagram best for connecting with me.
Awesome. Yeah. Make sure you guys all subscribe to Professor Metri. Awesome content. You'll love it there. I feel like you and I, we probably share a lot of similar kind of vibes of and community like members on both of our YouTube channels. So guys, if you like our channel, you'll definitely like Professor Metri's channel. I also want to give a big shout out to all the moderators that are in our on our channel. Can't do it without them. Guys, if you don't mind, I know you already did it before, but you know, feel free. If you'd like to like the live chat on pink emojis again, or painted pink, I should say. So big shout out to Midheaven Moon, Dakota, Angel, Lord Holnix, Emmanuel Moraes, Mr. Business. Okay, I think I covered them all. Sometimes it gets, there's just so many sometimes now that it's hard to keep track of, but thank you guys all so much. Angel just submitted something, and after this live stream, I gotta go check it out. So something new for the Lightning League, hopefully in the future you guys can check out. And yeah, so big shout out to all the mods. And also big thank you to all of you guys, you know, to all of our subscribers, to our members, to our lurkers who are just finding our channel for the very first time. Hopefully you'll stick around and join us next week for the continuation of the Lightning League. We'll be back next Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern for the continuation of this live stream. And yeah, remember to focus on the fun of the hobby, everybody. We'll see you next week. Keep on collecting, and we'll see you in the next video or in the next live stream. And again, thank you very much, Stephen Metri, for being with us for this live stream. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
This is something I also always get, or like forget, that once the live stream ends, we're still live here. Like we're still on. Are you still there? Did you disappear?